I don't know whether or not to get.
Yeah.
We-
Little bitch.
We just see Darth Vader.
It's a weird experience seeing you because I couldn't see you at all on Friday. It was new to me.
Why couldn't you see him Friday?
We played a one-shot session, and for Roll20 didn't want me to see Mitch.
Hello? Hello? Alright, let's bring the boys in. Let's get this going. Alright. Calm down, you lot.
We good?
Let's do it. When the DM's dressed like the Emperor, you know you need to be
Shit's
scared.
gonna go down.
I feel like there's
Hello.
gonna be someone on my ass pretty soon.
There might be.
Oh dear.
Let's get that off. I had some problems with my voice mod. Today is a day of tech issues, I guess.
I mean, I can speak for yourself, mate. We're all fine. Even you in switch places, and he's been fine. You.
Well, it's not my fault. Roll20 just the dice weren't working, and then my voice mod won't work.
Oh, you're capturing the fucking rolls now. I love it.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
But
yeah.
They've moved position again. I've been.
No.
I don't know why. I've had to I was doing loads of testing yesterday, and they were like perfectly in the middle of that box, and now they're to the side slightly. Is it because of that? There we go. That's better. All right. Welcome everybody to episode 7 today of
Worst one.
Natural Wonders, Edge of the Empires. Worst one, did you say?
Worst one.
Don't say that yet.
8 was fucking shite. But carry on.
Oh,
That's next week.
Right, West Film.
Like actual
Next
films.
week.
Got ya.
Yeah, 8. Next week's a shitter.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to today. It's the first Monday game, so let's hope.
Monday then.
It's like Monday is a good roll
Tuesday,
day.
Wednesday.
What?
Yeah. Roll on Monday. Should we steal the hashtag?
Roll on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it, because we're
Haha.
doing a tabletop.
We're actually
RPG.
rolling on Monday.
It's clever.
Yeah.
Well done,
Yeah.
mate.
I stole
Big
it.
brain.
Don't congratulate me.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Get out.
I didn't invent that hashtag. Let's go
Rip.
around. Let's get the shout outs done for everyone involved. Let's start with the newly named Dirty 20 Live.
Oh yeah, so we've changed the name mainly because every time that we went into someone's Twitch channel, they would go, "Oh, hello, official,"
Not what you want, really. Oh, gosh.
and unfortunately, some other individuals currently own the name Dirty 20, and I am going to trademark it and sue them. That's a joke. I am joking.
just do
Don't use that as evidence. Anyway. Yeah, so the new channel is 3020 Live, but it's not really new, it's just renamed. So yeah.
It is fresh.
Anyway, D&D every Sunday, UK time, 4 PM. Be there, be square, GMT +1 for those of you that, use actual time zones. We play D&D. Sam and Jay here play with me. And we do some other things as well. We have another little campaign that Mitch was in. Mitch was in the game.
It was so fun.
Last
I love his
Friday.
character. Great character.
You gotta watch the VOD, boys. It's so good.
It is really funny. Yeah, that's basically it.
We'll hopefully
I
be
think.
playing that again soon sometime.
Yeah, hopefully.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's all ready. I mean, you didn't finish it, so
Yeah. I was too busy just memeing. It was good fun.
delightfully foreign.
My catchphrase, baby. Let's go on to Dino. Come on, Dini.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Dino boy.
Yeah. Twitch.tv/ThePaymaster98 and the same username for YouTube. A lot of Pokemon stuff, Nintendo stuff, bit of variety, all this and that. Good thing is, next 2 weeks after this week, I'm off work, so there'll be plenty more streams coming out.
Same, but same streams. All
Same
right.
streams.
Love that. I will be tuning in with my free time. Sam, can you do yourself a shout out, but in the style of how Z would give you a shout out?
Oh.
I put you on the spot. I did not plan
Killed.
this.
Do not watch this man's streams. Kill the biological scum.
Nice.
I'll
I-
give you a shout out saying, do not watch this stream.
I am Sam JKP on Twitch and YouTube. Play a lot of Pokemon, little other bits and bobs as well. Come and watch, have some fun, relax, drink some pilk. It's a good
Oh,
time.
we do know a glass of pilk. Only a gin glass though.
I tell you, when we get to 500 followers, I'll drink some. What do we call it? Moke.
Do it. Moke, yeah.
I'll drink
We'll-
some moke.
We'll all do a pint of pilk or moke.
Oh,
Whoa! I'm a lactose
For 500
intolerant boy.
followers.
oh, that
You
is.
can use oat milk.
I'm not. I was just trying to get out of it. I love it too much.
Oh. But yeah,
Milk drink God.
the last one, but not the least. Jamie.
It me.
Actually, the
That
most.
boy. Eh?
Actually, the most.
Actually, the most.
Had a great 24 hours.
JM12. I did. 24 hours good last week. Thanks to anyone that saw it from over here. JM12_ on Twitch. Mainly Football Manager F1 content. We do have a league race tomorrow in Abu Dhabi, which Mitchell is our guest commentator and our guest host
That's me.
every Tuesday at 7 o'clock. So there you go. Come and
Yeah,
watch
that's
us
the
do
good thing
some
about-
racing.
That's the good thing about moving to Mondays. Now you can shout out.
I can shout out my F1 stream.
Yeah,
Yes.
the F1 stream tomorrow.
Watch the league
Yeah, it's
race
literally tomorrow at the same time, so it's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
It's perfect.
I have won the last 3 back to back.
He did actually, like, that's not even a joke. It's not even
I
scripted.
actually have, so fucking come at me.
Well, without further ado then, we shall be jumping into our traditional credit scroll because I rushed it today.
It's back this week.
It is back.
Any spelling error.
It didn't feel right not doing it, so here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 7 of Natural Wonders.
Minimize the.
Episode 7. Our party begun to split. Team K and Team Chaos. Team K wandered their way through a sandstorm to shelter in a cave, which they later discovered was a part of a Sarlacc network. They spent the night dehydrated and alone, after luckily closing the tunnel between themselves and the alien creature. Team Chaos remade the city. Pip snuck his way onto an Imperial shuttle, where he realized he had been lured. As a hologram of a Sith Inquisitor quickly stating that the chase was on. Pip fled and met up with Tuk and Kulal, drawing the attention of the stormtroopers, who Tuk quickly fired upon. As the team made their escape in the sandstorm-filled streets, tensions are at an all-time high as the group. Tension and undermined the group. Took's plan for the Wookiees being exposed to the group by Kulal once they had arrived at Sully's workshop to hide out. Jakarta was extremely displeased, but calmed by Pip-Pip's Jedi mind powers. Their now reunited team are currently very tense as Jakarta breaks up an argument between
Z and I guess you'll never know.
Look, I told you it was rushed. I did that today. Between C and
Fuck yeah.
The only path anyone has issues with.
I mean, you caused them.
That's usually a little
Yeah.
bit
Of course.
So, you guys are currently in the aftermath of this sandstorm. You were in the sort of basement hideout of Sully's workshop, and Zakian is currently just like slumped over at the table, just getting some food in him and just down in water, just rehydrating, re-energizing. Whilst this kind of really tense argument, of course, broke out, and Jakarta kind of stepped up and said, "Look, let's bring this back," and that is where we are. That's where we pick up today.
Okay, so I've just stormed off, chucked his food against the wall, and stormed off.
I ain't got a clue what any of your problem is. I'm just trying to make you some credits.
I think this is a good time. Everyone come clean, Took, and say plan, yes? So everyone know what is going on and we can be happy.
That would make me feel a lot calmer traveling with you. You are, however, still my only way home. But if there is risk of harm to me and my sisters, then, well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
We would definitely get you home.
Took, did you truly intend to do what they say?
Maybe.
Maybe it's really not good enough for me right now.
I was gonna, I had my reservations. I was gonna take the credits. Maybe, find a way to get you out.
This is the first I've heard of this. What was this plan?
It's 'cause I wouldn't tell you, Bolts. Told him, though.
I will ask again, what was the plan?
You are going to tell him?
Yeah, the plan was to fool the Black Suns into giving us some credits for Jakara and his sisters, and then we were going to do a job for them, take their credits, and leave.
You see, like, Z goes to stand up, and then stops himself and sits back down. Bullshit.
I ain't lying. Wouldn't lie. Don't need to lie anymore.
So I
Well, I
said
said
you were
mate.
going to tell them.
That's why I said maybe.
He's holding back rage. Trying to stay calm.
You, really sure you want to increase the tensions anymore? with, this new figure after you. What? With a lightsaber as well?
He's not here right now. So, right now we need to get level playing field. So when he does come, you shall not leave me behind with the bad man.
Wait, who's chasing us now?
You should not worry about him. Don't worry. Let's just sort out what we're going to do with the Wookiees.
No, they deserve to know. You said it yourself. No more secrets.
Shit. I guess I did say that. Okay. Well, so I went to steal an Imperial shuttle because I thought it might be useful to fix our ship. Or we just took that one if it was better than our heap of junk. But then when Misa arrived, there's a hologram pop up with a man in armor who said he's coming for me. But he had a lightsaber a lot bigger than this one. He's very scary.
What?
So then Misa ran away. These stormtroopers, they tried to attack us, shot one, and then we escaped here.
What? Why would you steal a ship? Sully had the parts.
We could have had more parts and better parts.
What did this man look like?
He's just, it looks like just all armor. He had a sort of mask. He was like covering some of his face.
Yeah, it's at the bottom half.
Yeah, it's his mouth, and he's look very scary.
We should leave immediately.
So
I actually
Oh no, there goes Sam.
I remember, Jamie, I have a
Yes.
handout to show to you of this fella. I forgot.
okay, you're showing it on stream at the same time.
Am I?
I mean, oh no, well, I see Carlisle's data pad. I don't know if that's
No,
something
that's-
that
that's-
should...
No.
Is that irrelevant? Okay, where are
See
you
that?
sharing
I
it
just,
with me?
I just clicked show to players in Roll20. Does that?
Oh,
that's
is this
weird.
who this guy is?
That's the hologram you saw.
Holy shit!
I will quickly share the screen for people who
I
are.
like the fucking cameo. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So this is who I saw. Yeah.
I don't know who the
Yeah,
answer was. I'm
nice,
sorry. I should probably write these things down.
What is that
We-
race called again?
What are you talking about? What are you talking
What?
about camo? I can't see his body.
There's an invisible man there.
Has he gone?
So
You
that-
can't see me.
What are they
It's a
called?
floating head.
They are called
Said it was-
Keldor.
Keldor. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, Keldor.
I feel like Bit would know that, being as Jedi Temple.
Yeah, you guys are familiar with the species name.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's just clarify. I just said that he was a Keldor man with half a mask and a lightsaber. There you go.
That's fine.
And nobody.
Nobody
We must
can
leave
see him.
immediately.
Well, the ship's not ready by the sounds of things, so...
So we shall need to get a plan together. We need to lay out everything we need to do, and do it quickly and get out.
I had a plan, but you are all an obstinate crew.
Your plan will not be what we proceed with. I
Black Sun.
refuse. I refuse.
Well then, looks like we're handing ourselves over to the Empire then. 'Cause if we don't have
Go on.
if we don't have allies like the Black Suns, then we ain't getting off this planet alive.
What was the job that you were going to do for them? What is it? What is the mission?
We had to go to the West Starport in Kowloon, steal a shipment for an associate of mine. We would be stealing it from the Hutts, but that we're already in problems with the Hutts, so that makes it no difference.
Misa going to say the Hutts already want us anyway, so is it not so bad?
So you were gonna bundle me in with that shipment?
Like I said, I hadn't quite gone over the full plan.
So, maybe now we do that job. Don't include the Wookiees, because me and Ziwisa promised to take them home. So, we need to fix the ship, steal whatever we're stealing, and then take the Wookiees home.
Fine.
These all sound good?
Your associates, the Black Suns. You didn't make any promises with them, did you?
Maybe. Maybe not.
What did you promise them?
Like I said to you, I was considering in my mind giving you over, but taking you back.
It doesn't matter what your intentions were. What did you say to the Black Suns? What is their truth?
Their truth is that we were doing the job for them first. And then you were to be done over to them.
So they won't just accept the shipment then, will they? We're kind of... Our hands are tied. We have to fake something.
It seems like it.
We tell them the Wookiees fought back. We killed them.
That's possible, yeah.
When we go and do this job, we leave the Wookiees on the ship.
Yes.
So then we steal we fix ship, do the job, escape.
That sounds believable. Would they not want to see proof of...
They might even want your pelts, yeah.
Perhaps we just escaped.
Escape sounds better, yeah.
Yes, I don't know, three Wookiees aren't really going to escape into the desert though, are they?
Well, you're kind of big. You could... it's not unbelievable that you couldn't overpower.
It may also be hard to contain 3 Wookiees on a broken ship.
Yes.
It is believable that you may escape.
Perhaps we slipped onto a shuttle and are off-world.
Plenty of people that would give some Wookiees a ride in Kowloon, I'm sure.
Well, I think that is the best plan. And you'll still get your credits, Took. Wait, anyway.
Well, I will in some way or another, yeah.
Well, listen, the rest of you, there will be a reward when you return us home. I can assure you that. Your assistance will not go unrewarded. We are extremely grateful for what you are doing for us.
Me included.
We'll rain check that one. Your actions in the coming hours will bring to light if you are worthy.
Fine. Guess I ain't got much choice.
So, what's the plan? What's the step 1 here? What do we need to do?
Well, we need to get the ship done first, because we cannot go and steal the shipment to then escape in case they don't believe the story. If we have to run, we have nowhere to run to. So, shipment needs to be done first. Then we steal the shipment. Actually, this shipment, where is it? When do we know when it's here?
The Westport. I think it's a stationary shipment.
Remember, you were given a comlink
Yes. Oh, it was. Yes.
to like signal, like, let's do this, and they have a distraction ready to go for you, basically.
Right. Nice.
Do we remember what Sully said when he came to look?
Sorry.
Do we remember what Sully said when he came to look at the ship? Was he just like, I need to get some parts and then come back?
Yeah.
Or did he have to go somewhere to get them?
He basically said he needed to return to the shop to get some specific things he wasn't expecting. But you remember, he did say, like, the ship is aesthetically worse than it is, you know? Like, it's not... There is obviously some kind of issue because of the handling problem, but it's not like a write-off.
Looks worse than it is.
The outside is worse than the inside.
Yeah, it's a rust job. It needs a bit of love. But perhaps that's more of an aesthetic thing, and that's not really what you guys are concerned with right now.
Yeah.
But Sully, by the way, he's kind of just sat, leant back, watching this take part, and you see he's got like a calf in his hands, and he's just drinking. It's like hot and steamy. You can smell it. The aroma's sweet and tastes like good coffee. And he's just eating his breakfast and just observing you guys. And he leans forward as you guys are now talking about repairing the ship. Oh, yeah, we can, it shouldn't take too long. Like I said, we got the parts here, and we just got to make that trek back out to where the ship is. It should be done, let's say, at max tomorrow. Like, if storms permitting.
We could work on it overnight.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. I mean, it's a rush job. I'd rather not be trekking back through this desert at night on my own. But
Took a walkie back.
But you guys are intending to leave pretty swift, I thought.
With the Empire being here, it's gonna have to be the case, yeah.
Yeah. Well, look. Extra 50 credits, and I'll take that as hazard pay.
Like I said, you get your credits when the job's done.
Yeah, I'm saying, propose we finish the job in the middle of the night. We add 50 credits on, so that I, feel a little bit better about walking through the cold, barren wastes alone. All kinds of predators out there.
Maybe this quarry over there.
I'm not that. I'm not that.
Yeah, you're not here.
Oh,
yeah.
it's upstairs.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, fine.
Thank you. So add that to your total, the 50 creds.
Yeah, how much have we got left to pay him?
How much
paid
did
him
you
a
pay
bit,
already?
haven't we?
You paid him 250, was it?
Yeah, I paid that.
So yeah, because
Why
I
the
paid
ones
a
so
little bit.
fucking poor?
I gave him a little bit.
I paid in like 100.
Yeah, I feel like
Well,
I
paid
gave
100.
I had
him.
100 credits at the beginning of the game, and I'm pretty sure. Let me just check.
Maybe I paid
I'll
him
give it-
350 then, because I was on 700. I'm
Yeah,
now on
I've got
450.
It was definitely more than.
Yeah, I'm not sure because
500.
I definitely paid him something.
Was it
but I have no
500
idea how
that you've
much
already
it was.
paid? Was it a total of
Yeah,
500
it was
so far?
500
Yeah.
now and 500 later, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
So I paid 350.
Okay. So you
I'll
guys
give
owe
you
him...
You
now.
used to split 150 between the two of you, didn't you? See and Carlisle. Did you not?
Yeah,
no,
maybe that was.
No, I 100% gave 100 credits because
Well, I'll give
Right,
100.
okay.
So-
So Z gave
Something.
50 then?
Maybe.
To make
I
it up?
definitely did give something, yeah.
Okay.
I'll just give I'll give him the 50 now.
All right. So you give him 50.
Okay, there you
So
go.
there's 500 outstanding at the end of the job.
Yeah,
but
which
that's-
I am not paying.
We'll get there. Who knows?
I mean, I don't have the credits.
it might be a dine and dash scenario. We'll see. Poor Sully.
I mean, if we do the job.
It's true. There is credits.
Yeah,
If that all goes well.
that's what we need to figure out.
Always bookies.
So are
We're
we?
not selling the fucking wheel.
Are we? Oh, it's nice and early. I think it was around like 8 in the morning. By the time
Yeah.
everyone had regrouped. What would you guys like to do? Are we all heading out to the ship to fix it, or are we?
Well, So if-
do we want to split
I
again?
think it would be
Have a
better if we
fucking
stayed
standstill?
together.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we all go together, could we not all fix it quicker?
Nah, you ain't fucking touching the ship.
What? I won't make it worse.
If your engineering's as good as your piloting.
I'll have you know I increased my piloting skill just in case.
The more people who work on the ship, the more checks, the more chance for success, the more chance for disaster.
A friendly reminder that I think only Mitch might get that reference.
I get it.
The job that we are meant to do, I'm pretty sure, is this current sunset. The one for the Black Suns is this sunset.
It
Gotta
is
do
a
that.
specific timed.
So
I've got it written
what
down.
we're saying here is we need to
We
split.
don't even have
like,
to. We
Or
ain't,
we
ain't even got a ship to fly to get it. By the sounds of it.
So
Yeah, we don't have
it's not a fly job, is it? It's we go
No,
and
just
take
we
it and
go
leave.
and steal
Let
it.
me. I'll get it
Yeah.
up.
what you would?
for us
Okay,
very
if you
quick.
got notes, mate, I'll let you.
So we are. It's basically a heist mission where we're stealing a hut shuttle, offered 6,000 credits. Not to check the cargo.
Yeah, just take it, right?
It will arrive at the west spaceport within the next 2 cycles, I think. But I did write something down about him saying. What the fuck did I write down?
I mean, if it's within 2, we've already had 1, so
Yeah, that's what I wrote
Yeah,
about.
that's right.
that would mean it's
Yeah.
tonight. Then.
Tonight,
Yeah. So if we all go to the ship, some of us are going to have to leave if the ship ain't done anyway. So we may as well just split.
Yeah, I've got written down the next cycle or 2, and then underneath it is tomorrow's sunset.
There you go.
Okay.
So that would be.
Okay.
I think we might with the assumption that it is today.
Okay.
Otherwise,
By
we're gonna piss off the Black
Yeah.
Sunset
Okay.
twofold.
So
And that's a lot of credits. That'll pay for the ship and then loads more as well.
so then
You would remember that total is including the Wookiees.
Fuck.
Yep.
That number of credits.
Oh right, I didn't realise that. Okay.
6,000
fine,
for
that's
the
fine.
shuttle and the Wookiees. And he said that they want the shipment, not the shuttle, but you can take the shuttle and dispose of it.
Okay.
All right. So what is your
okay.
plan in the early hours of this desert?
Need to
morning?
split into 2. It would seem
Or we can just send Sully.
You could.
on his own.
Could.
I mean, we could.
No.
Yeah, if he's capable of doing it.
If we
I mean,
trust him.
suggest it.
I can assist Sully. I'm sure I'll be a capable assistant. I'm not much of a mechanic, but I can hand tools and lift heavy parts.
Probably for the best if you don't want to end up sold to the Black Suns as well.
He clenches his fist.
Give him a smirk.
Yes, and he stands up. He's like, "Yes, I will go to the ship, and I will remain there. We need to go back to Camp Klesh, remember? That is where my sisters are."
Oh yeah, I forgot he had sisters.
We've been talking about
We've
his
given
sisters.
ourselves
What do you
so
mean?
many jobs.
I know.
lads.
I just forgot that we had to then go and pick them up as well. I was
So
just
we get them on the way out. It's fine.
Long to-do list.
yeah.
It's fine.
Right. So they say, if there's nothing else, we'll get cracking.
I think
Sounds
that's
good
everything,
to
yeah.
me.
They head up the
Mhm.
stairs to the workshop, and Kalal, you see them appear. Sully and your Wookiee passenger.
Kind of just watch them.
We're Sully kind of starts sorting out some tools. We're us two are gonna head back to the ship and get it repaired for you lot. They were talking about a job. I think you better go and chat to them.
I heard a commotion down there.
Yeah, there was. You stirred up the nest a little bit.
It needed to be stirred.
I think so. I think that took's got a lot of learning to do about the universe and the galaxy and how things work. But it'll get there.
Yeah.
Look out for yourself, Kalal. I'll see you shortly. And he puts his head down, gets things arranged onto like a little speeder cart this time. It's not like a super. It's like kind of like those grab lift things we talked about before. And him and Jakarta exit. Like you see the bay doors open up, and they head out. He says, "Close up when you leave, yeah." And he points to the console on the wall, and they disappear out of sight.
Okay. I want to go to the door with them and just kind of watch them leave. Did they Do they leave?
Yeah,
Like,
they
do they head down?
they head towards the ship in the way that you guys have been coming and going.
I'm gonna scoop up a pile of the. I'm assuming like sand. Is it sand that makes up the ground?
There's not sand everywhere here. It's kind of like dried, kind of like arid land. But you, up against the corners of buildings and stuff, from the sandstorm, you do see like little build-ups of sand.
I'm gonna grab a handful of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of put it in my pocket.
Right.
And walk
Add
back
that
in.
to your
Close the doors.
inventory.
Shall.
A pocket full of sand.
Listen, that might come in clutch. Blind, you know.
Did you say you closed the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna have the door closed. Like I'm gonna press the button. I'm assuming like.
And it slams closed. You turn around, you see like an empty workshop with an in progress commission of a pod racer engine hung up from the ceiling, and it's quiet. You hear the muffled chatter from downstairs of your companions.
I'm gonna just think to myself for a moment. And walk down.
All right. The five of you now in this basement hideout that you didn't even know existed a cycle ago. The smell of that cooked meat in the air, and it's calm for a moment. Once again, you've had a hectic couple of days, and now it's the five of you once again. What would you like to do?
What's the plan?
Captain, you would like to tell him the plan?
I wouldn't really want to talk to him, no, but I guess I have to.
Said the captain.
That's what responsibility is, Took.
Yeah. And, I would take that responsibility if I felt like my crew deserved it.
Are you electing to not be captain? I'm sure we can find another.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Then what is the plan?
The plan is we're doing the job for the Black Suns. But we're not selling the Wookiees, and we're not going to pretend to sell the Wookiees.
Okay.
We are gonna take the credits and go. I'll
You expect them to not try to find us or hunt us down for stealing their product, as they quoted themselves? Zoram seemed very, very eager to get his hands on those Wookiees. I don't think they would let them go particularly easily, and we would be the scapegoat on that.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying, but I've got something I can say to him. Something I can do.
Okay, but what happened last time that you had a plan and didn't tell us?
I got some leverage. I'm important to him.
He didn't seem to think you were particularly important to him.
Oh, you flatter me so. What do you mean? No, he was just jesting.
I have spent my life working around people, telling truth from lies, Took. And that man would consider you merely a disposable asset.
Well, if that's how he feels, then I might have a few words for him.
That doesn't change the fact that you're basing your leverage on the fact that you are important to him. And what if you are not? What happens then, Took?
I didn't think that far.
I am aware.
I don't know if you can believe this or not, but I've never been a captain of a crew before.
For what it's worth, Took, I do not think you're a bad person. I do, however, think you have a lot to learn about leadership.
I didn't have a very good teacher.
Then listen.
Yeah.
So, are we simply taking the Wookiees away? What is our plan with that? I'm assuming that the Black Suns will be aware that we have simply stolen them.
No, we say they escaped, no?
As in, we tell them that they escaped.
I mean, there's 3 of them. They can easily overpower if they were left alone on the ship, which technically they currently are.
Except that one of them has been walking freely with us throughout this city. There are many witnesses, and this is the Black Sun's territory. All they need to do is ask around, and they will hear about a group of people matching our description walking with a free Wookiee through the streets, who has just walked away with an engineer.
Oh, he's gone now, so he's escaped now, while we're doing the job.
But
And hold on. This is where you're wrong. This isn't the Black Sun's territory. This is our territory.
it is Hut territory, but they are here. They are aware, and they can talk to people. That is why
And what's stopping us from telling them that the Huts took the Wookiees? See a couple of fine specimens like that? I'm sure they'd want to put them to work in the palace.
if you can convince them, of course, but my point is only that we have walked through the streets free with one. Not in chains, but side by side. That puts a little suspicion on us.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that it's not a good idea. I think we just need to plan for that eventuality.
We surrun.
oh, we shoot.
But, no, last time you did that, we got chased. So no, we surrun.
Actually, in that circumstance, perhaps shooting is not a bad idea.
You're a changed man.
Only if dialogue is not possible.
I would be okay with shooting, and Z pulls out a gun and like cocks it a little bit, and just loads of sand just pops out at the end of it.
Gun maintenance needed.
So, you and the captain, you should do the talking. If it is go bad, Z will shoot. I will stab. And Zach will probably hide under a table.
Do you have anything other than that?
I have these brass knuckles.
I remember you very quickly deciding you did not want to use them in, I think it was one round of the first fight.
Yeah, Misa try, Misa miss, so Misa go, okay.
You have this individual following you now.
Mm-hmm.
You should consider subtlety.
I mean, he said no, I'm already here, so...
It's true.
What's wrong with using it here now?
If you think that it's best.
I mean, maybe he's think that after I see him on the hologram, I escape quickly. So me being here an extra day, he might not know that I'm here.
Perhaps.
He may think I'm on the run, but Misa double bluff him. Misa stay longer. Maybe Misa live here.
That would be a double bluff. I cannot deny that. So is our plan to do this job for the Black Suns then?
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, it is.
Okay. When we go to receive payment, are we all going to be there? We have to assume that they can do their own research during the time that we do this job. And that once we return and tell them that the Wookiees have escaped, as you say, if they turn around and say, we know that you have been working with them. We just need to be prepared for that eventuality.
Okay. I say we go with the story that the Huts had taken them.
Okay.
Misa agree.
This is adequate.
I can get behind that.
If you sir was looking to be more prepared in case things go bad, Misa remember a good thing. When Misa looking through the city, Misa was looking for something to help me get a new weapon. There was a shop. He had a very good pistol. Isa, one of you sir might like it if you can pay for it or
Steal it.
or steal it, or it was the showers. The
Cutting
judge.
down my empty pockets.
Bit sandfuls.
They're not empty. They got sand. in them.
Bit of sand in them.
One of the showers, he offered everything, including the pistol for my lightsaber, but Misa said no, because Misa cannot get rid of this. But one of you, sir, can get it's a gold pistol. It look very fancy.
Is it?
How
Was it
much
just
time have we
gold?
got?
Was that it, or?
I
Was
mean,
there more
Misa wasn't too interested. It looked good. Misa, no, it come in special box actually.
Sounds more ornamental than for killing.
You said no, unless you go find out.
I'll stick with the pistols I trust.
What are our next steps?
Well, it's probably noon, right? I don't know what time it is. I think it's noon.
Last anyone checked, it was coming up to late morning, near midday.
Probably about noon.
Did we have daylight savings?
We
We're an
lost
hour
an
ahead
hour.
now, boys.
Did we lose an hour?
Yeah, you did. It's 1 o'clock.
That's why the night seems so long, Z.
You missed the heist
Yeah.
by an hour. Oh.
Oh no!
We didn't change our watches.
Yeah, it's noon, noonish.
Well then, I'd say we prep ourselves, get some things we might need, some ammunition, some explosive just in case.
I have you
Yeah.
covered, and I show my frag grenade again.
He
I
was
want to use it so bad.
getting the grenade out and just holding it like.
Yeah. I know. I'll take it out. I'll hold it, and I'll put my finger in the pin.
Easy there. Don't
I'm gonna swing it around and catch it and pop it back on.
I'm gonna roll for the plate quick.
Roll for like.
You good?
Okay.
Took you to know anywhere we can get some medical supplies? Cause Misa out after the fight for the food. Misa low.
Oh yeah, I know a couple of backdoor surgeons. I'm sure they might maybe have something.
I mean, my arm's not coming off. I just need somewhere that might do like a stim pack or something.
No, I don't know any of them. I know a spice dealer.
Oh, you are crazy. Just I want normal. I don't. You know nothing legit. Everything is backdoor with you.
We'll go see my spice dealer. I'm sure he'll have something for us.
I mean, it's your planet. Misa lost, be sure. But when Misa travel, Misa need to hide because there's stormtroopers around still, Misa think, and you shot at them.
And I'll do it again.
But no, we should just hide from them and no see them.
Well, they don't know what me and Z look like. We can go supplies.
Okay, so maybe you should get the supplies, yes, and then we all meet up at the spaceport for the job.
Oh, actually, Dave knows Z from Tatooine, so maybe I should go.
Wait, sorry, I was there's something's happening with my house base. What happened?
I just said that the stormtroopers know what you look like.
Oh,
They don't know what I look like.
In that case, you get the supplies, and then we will all meet at the spaceport.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What do we need? I'll write a list. I look around the garage.
In fairness,
paper.
there are many IG droids that look like me. I'm sure I could pass.
Okay, we go together then. We'll
Okay,
get the
so
supplies.
Took, you need to direct them where the spaceman is.
Yeah, I'll keep. I'll find some rags. Where
And just look for something I can like make into a cloak or hood.
Yeah, there's like on one of the walls there is like a coat rack with like some different different weathered type clothings. So you could totally fashion like a cloaky type disguise.
Yep, I'll do that.
Straight up, yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you're attempting to disguise yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I'll just throw my disguise on and go with him because it's just occurred to me,
No.
Bip hasn't got a fucking clue where he's going.
That's
And
fine.
I'm just gonna get even more lost going to a
Right,
spaceport. I don't know.
So
So
we're all just gonna go get this.
we're all going in disguise, lads, to get supplies.
That's
Can I have a
fine.
look around this workshop and just see if I can find some sort of like rag or some sort of piece of material?
I mean, upstairs there would certainly be.
Yeah, I
rags.
want to grab a piece and tie it round like my torso, covering up that big
Yep.
Z.
Yep.
Just tie that up.
Yeah, that's easy.
Can
enough to
I? Can I look around for a torch?
do. Like a flashlight?
Yeah, or like a head torch or something.
You don't find a flashlight, but what you do find are like clicky neon flares.
Oh yeah.
Find
How
5 of
many?
those.
Right, I'm gonna take 3.
That's
I don't
fine.
want to take them all.
Just Robin.
Oh, you're so nice. Just rob all of it.
Also, yeah, we have to roll destiny. We haven't done that
Yeah,
yet.
yeah. I was just gonna wait until we get into a scenario where someone's like, "I want to use a lifeline point," but we can do that
No
now.
worries.
Uh,
So I
just-
put flares.
Let me just make sure the dice.
Tools.
Put
That's
them
okay.
in your somewhere. It's not your bum.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just light them up first.
All right. If everyone wants to go ahead and roll
I'll just put 'em first.
their destiny.
Sorry, lads.
Oh.
Oh.
What
Oh,
bags did I use a light?
man.
I just used a light side by accident. Fuck's sake. Oh no, sorry.
Oh wait.
Uh,
It's okay. I could just remove one.
It said there are no light side in the pool.
Oh.
We didn't roll
Oh,
light side, by the way. Nick.
shit,
Roll.
lads.
You guys.
Oh,
Oh.
Hello,
Oh,
darkness,
shit.
my old friend.
Is this going to be the first all dark side? Oh gosh, we'll have to wait
it's
until,
all up to you and now.
until Carnaros. So right now, the Force
Oh,
is not
geez.
with you.
Well, we've been through it, haven't we? Let's be
Bit,
honest.
Never
bit.
been with fucking Bip, I tell you that.
Bip. After your previous vision during your meditation, the
Yep.
Force just feels unbalanced and unsettled.
Okay.
Just doesn't feel right. Okay,
I'm
so
feeling
you
so
guys
good.
are gonna collectively disguise yourselves with rags,
Yeah.
cloaks. Zakin,
Yeah.
you don't need to. I'm gonna assume Kalal would also put a hood up or something.
Yeah, we don't look sketchy at all, do we?
I
Everyone
mean-
walking with hoods over their head.
You know this is the Outer Rim, right? There are dodgy characters in abundance.
Everywhere.
Yeah. It's not like the core worlds where there's like a bunch of smartly dressed nobles traveling around, and then there's like this one group of hooded individuals making their way through a crowded market. It's like everybody is a hooded individual. You know? So, where are you guys heading first?
To the Spice Man.
Where do we need to go? We need to go Spiceman, and then do you need ammunition? Do you
Do you
need
need
that?
ammo
Is that a
for-
thing? I don't
Ammo
know.
I don't.
is one of
Something
those
Took
things.
suggested. I didn't know if that was a thing. You wanted explosives?
It's kind of like arrows in D&D, where it's just assumed the group buy it, I guess. We don't need to.
Well, how does Star Wars blasters ammo even work?
Right?
I
guess it's like
solar powered
heat mags or something.
Yeah.
You know, like in Mass Effect, I think they're heat magazines that like get expended.
Yeah.
Like thermal clips, we'll call them.
Yeah, there was something about like there's a chance that your
There
gun
is, and-
will like run it, and I
With
did
breath,
buy like
yes.
I did buy an extra.
Yeah, that's right. So if you roll like a
Danger.
critical fail, one of the effects that can happen is, oh, your ammo runs out. But you know, it's situational. It's not like there's a reloading mechanic, you know.
Yeah.
So you guys head into Spice Town. You're gonna spice up your
Spice
life.
Town.
I guess so. Yeah.
Spice up your life.
Vice Town.
So
Abigail.
where would one esteemed gentleman head to procure some spice in this locale?
Oh, in this beautiful locale, he would go down to his known spice dealer, which is a back alley.
Yeah.
Down in the kind of the slums, the slums area.
So Sully's workshop is located right on that edge of town where it all of a sudden the town stops and becomes desert, and the slums tend to be on that lower curve of the city. And you make your way. It's not too far from Sully's. It's maybe a 10-minute walk, and you go and you see some rough characters. You do see like Gamorrean guards patrolling the streets, and you know those to be hut soldiers, but they don't give you a second glance. Partially because of the disguises, partially because these motherfuckers don't care. And they, you know, you do see that every now and then. And you find your way to where you would have
I noticed.
bought spice before.
I made Charlie come look.
And what was any storm? You didn't see any stormtroopers on the way?
Not in this area of town. Didn't spot any
No.
white armor.
Oh, well, we gotta find Grebe. Yeah, Grebe somewhere down one of these back alleys.
Grebe.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take you long. You find him in his usual spot down a back alley. There's like this horrible, rusty kind of metallic fence between two like sandstone buildings, and it goes rusts like that creak open, and inside you see Grebe.
And yeah, with Grebe, I'll describe him for you guys so you get a good picture of him. He is race-wise. I'll get the name of the race for you.
Mm-hmm.
He is what they're. You remember from Attack of the Clones, the ones with the 4 arms. They're quite fat. These imagine he's like Dex, but he's quite skinnier. Quite
Skinny
skinnier.
Dex.
Skinny Dex, yeah.
Love that.
The race is called they're called a basilisk.
Basilisk, I know them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But imagine quite a lot skinnier.
Okay.
And he's quite ragged clothes.
Hey, buddy.
He's a skinny basilisk. All right. And he's kind of he's sitting in a back alley in like a kind of like Italian mobster style in like a lawn chair style setup. And he's just sitting and he looks over to you as you guys enter through his gate. I'm trying to think of a voice for this motherfucker. Ah. Doc Clash! It's so good to see ya. What can I do for ya?
You know why I'm here. It's been a long time, but I'm always here to buy from you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff for you. Hey, you brought some friends along as well.
Yeah, they're open to buy some more conventional products though, in case
Yeah, you know, we got the usual stock.
So, stim packs, real? Any real?
Of course. I mean, the real. I'll have to look. But stim packs, yeah, I got a few. Let's see here. And he pops off the chair and he opens a door into a room, and he gestures you guys to follow him in. Inside, you see a pretty standard shopping sort of setup. There's like shelves with like all boxes and stuff of different things on. But you know like them convenience stores where there's like the glass between you and them? It's that setup.
Yeah.
And he starts looking around and he pulls out a little box. Yeah, I got a few stim packs. Here's I got 4 or 5 here, I think. And he opens the box. You see 5 stim packs in a box. Oh, there we go. Some light side did make it on the channel.
Oh, finally.
We got one.
Finally.
How much you call it?
Let me just double check. Stim packs worth. Stim packs.
They're getting quite cheap.
They are pretty cheap, but you know everyone has their price.
True.
Times is tough. But for you, that'll be 30 credits a pop.
30 credits a pop.
Yeah, for one.
How many did he have?
5.
I'll take them all.
Oh,
Ooh.
of course.
Hold on.
But if I'm taking them all, can we have like a buy 4 get 1 free kind of thing?
Huh. Roll for me. You trying to charm this motherfucker?
Persuade.
Persuade?
Roll
Roll a persuasion or charm check. I think charm kind of blankets persuading.
Also,
I
while,
don't think there is a persuade.
Roll for me, boy.
while this exchange is happening,
Okay.
can I be at the end of the alleyway just watching out for any stormtroopers or anyone coming this way?
Yeah, like playing lookout. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me. I will roll. I'll make that an average check.
He didn't want to. He didn't want to.
He didn't want to do it, mate. He's fucked
Alright.
off to be look out.
That's fine.
Wow.
He says, you know what? Just for you, I'll knock off. I'll knock off one of them for free. Knock off 30 credits. And you said you wanted some real, huh?
Well, if you got any, yeah.
Oh, I don't scots none, but I do have a shipment coming in, so I'll have some soon. It's on a hot shuttle.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah.
I'll be in contact with you very soon about that.
Of course. Is there anything else I can get you, gentlemen? And Z, could you roll me a perception check?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what's going on with my Discord.
Don't you worry, boy.
He hates Mev.
He says, "Oh, I've got some normal." Big fail.
Oh, we're dead.
I got some normal spice for you.
Here comes the Sith.
If you wanted any of that,
you wanted.
You know how I feel about the cheap shit. How much you selling it for?
oh, and he goes and has a look for some of the cheap stuff. Z, outside doing your perception check.
Still got sand in my eyes.
I mean, it's a busy, like, it is the run-down side of town, and it's a little bit slummish, and you do see, like, the houses here don't really have doors, they have, like, curtains, and, you don't really, what you do spot, okay, you look around, and you see on the roof across, like, the road, maybe 20 or so feet away, you spot a guy staring right back at you, and he just kind of gives you a nod, because he just nods at you.
I am gonna, like, I mean, not necessarily nod, but like tilt my head back at him and see what he does.
He holds up a blaster and just goes, and just puts it down.
Amazing.
I'm gonna just start walking over to him.
Hey, psst,
You're gonna walk over to him.
cut it out!
Yeah.
Come on.
Is that to
looking at
me?
Stop looking at me. You're gonna blow my cover.
I'm very confused. My head starts spinning trying to not look at him, but whatever way I spin it, there's sensors looking at him, so my head is just rotating.
Hey, bucket of bolts. Just go back to what you were doing. Ignore me.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Just in case he's up to something dodgy, I'm gonna try and threaten him a little bit. As I walk back, I'm gonna flash him my frag grenade and go back into the alleyway.
That's fine. Hang on a second.
Weird fucking guy just staring at me.
Wait, Alf, do you stop in the alleyway?
Huh?
So you show him your grenade?
And then I'm gonna just back into my position in the alleyway, and
he
I guess
disappears
try
out of
not to look
sight.
at him. Okay, thank God, what a fucking weirdo.
Back inside, you guys see, you see, fucking, what was his name? I forgot. I wrote Green as his name.
Grebe.
I wrote green, the color, for some reason. Grebe, like, is searching for this, this, like, whatever he was looking for, the spice. And then you see him pull out a comm link, and then he looks panicked all of a sudden. He says, sorry, gentlemen, gotta close up shop. Thanks for doing business with you. And he shuts he presses a button on the wall, and, like, a heavy metal shutter shuts down, and he is locked down. He's locked down the shop.
What the hell was that all about? Aye, Grebe!
No response.
I'll start walking back down the alleyway. People on this planet are very strange.
Something doesn't feel right to me.
Yeah, let's get out of here, come on.
We should go.
Right, before we do anything, I give one each of the biologicals.
All right. So Zach,
you
you
get
have
sort of
two.
stim
Everyone else
pack.
has one, right?
Yep.
Apart from
You diamond. That's good because I was gonna steal one off you with the force later on if you didn't give me one.
Hey.
As you guys exit the alleyway and you swing open the gate, you see three dudes with blasters. One of them being the guy on the roof, pointing at you. They're like, "Hey, what?" And they look at you, Took, and like, "What the? This guy, he shows me a grenade, and then he walks inside."
I thought you was going to shoot.
I thought you was gonna blow the goddamn shop up. Droids. Goddamn droids. And they just walk away.
He was staring at me and then showed me his pistol. I thought he was gonna sell me something.
So you show him your grenade?
Biologicals are very strange.
No, you're so strange.
You are a bit cross-circuited, my friend.
You also need to clean some of that sand out of you, miss, I think.
You try spending a night with Zakian in a cave during a sandstorm.
As you guys
Whoa, I don't want to know what you're doing in your spare time.
as you guys are standing here chatting,
didn't do anything.
you notice passersby is like giving you strange looks, drawing attention to yourselves.
Guys, I think we need to move.
Kalal, for the record, because you wasn't here, I don't know if you could hear us. You are with the group right now. You were disguised.
Yeah, I saw on the. I'm disguised.
Like you just got like a hood up. I said.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're all disguised.
Because
kind of.
everyone else did it, so I assumed Kalal would. But you can say.
Okay, yeah, I would.
Alright. We shall take our short break. Just get a drink, go to the toilet, do what we gotta do. We will be back in 7 minutes. Sound lucky now.
Yeah.
All right.
Looks like Sam.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It
He's
does look like Sam. Welcome back to part 2 of the episode this evening, episode 7. Where the hell were we? You guys just procured some stim packs from a black market dealer, perhaps.
He threatened to blow the place
and
up.
caused a bomb scare
Again.
before you could
It was an accident.
go any further. Where are you going? As you stand in the slum parts of town on the south side, the lower curve of the city that border with the desert. What do you want to do? What's your next step in your plan?
Is that everything we needed?
That's all we needed.
Alright.
What time is it?
It's just getting past midday, so maybe like 1 in the afternoon, 2. Didn't take too long to travel here actually, so it'd probably only be about 1. And you know that the distraction, or whatever it is arranged to happen this evening. Sundown.
I also have a comm link.
You've got comlink.
I do.
Well, from Zoram.
No, I have one myself, but I didn't. I elected to not mention it so that we could get free things.
Free things. Free things or free things?
As in, for no monetary value.
Free things.
No, just free things.
Only 3 things?
I am going to kill you all.
That's the spirit.
What's at the 3 things?
I walk off. So where I don't know. I'm just walking in a direction.
I mean, Misa was distracted by a little fly. What's happening?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Bit was like
I-
watching an insect, and then was like, wait, what?
I believe we are getting 3 things.
Forget the free things.
But you're the one that brought up the 3 things.
It was
Are-
you.
Are we going to scout out this spaceport? I think we should have at least an idea of its layout, even if it's just from the outside, before everything goes down.
Well, I think I might know what is in the shipment.
Enlighten us, please.
Grebe mentioned that he's got a shipment of real coming in. I think it might be real.
Does this Grebe that we met, is he connected with the huts?
It is a hut shipment, so yeah.
That's what I'm asking. Is Grebe connected with the huts? Is that where he gets his?
It's where most
Merchandise.
people here get their merchandise from. Yeah.
You really seem to like it too.
Like what? The merchandise.
Yeah. Yes. What is coming on the shipment? I forget what you call it. What was it? Read?
Real.
Real.
Real. Yeah.
You really seem to like this real.
What? How can you not? Some of
mean-
the finest stuff in the galaxy.
Do you make it known that you like it so much?
Is that a trick question?
No, Misa just asking because you said the Black Suns told you not to look at what the cargo was. Maybe it's because they think you're going to steal it.
Oh, I never thought of that actually.
No. You said not stealing this. we said doing the job. I'm just curious, trying to match up if that is the cargo.
Well, if it is the cargo,
You said not stealing it.
fine.
Thank you.
Right, let me talk to Zoram.
I'll get the comlink out.
All right.
Would we know what real is?
If you're not sure, you can roll a roller underworld, criminal underworld, like knowledge check.
Yep, ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, you've heard of it. You know, like spice as a drug comes in many forms. So it's like it's a raw material that can be used to make medicine, but also as a narcotic. But you've heard of like real as being like from Ryloth, where it gets its name.
Are we doing it where you can only use it during combat, or?
You're good there.
No, so that's a successful check, so you can use that to regain strain.
Nice.
I believe. I don't see why not.
See, I'm gonna look for like make sure there's no pioneers. Get my comlink out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you guys will say, are you guys traveling to a destination right now, or are you all just standing in the street outside this?
Are we not? Did we not
okay,
decide we were walking to the? You
You were heading towards the spaceport.
Go Scopey Doody.
So yeah, as you head through the streets, I mean they're busy streets, but people aren't. You don't sense that anyone's eavesdropping around you, and you don't spot any guards / stormtroopers currently.
Good. So yeah, on the way there, I would have probably pulled out my comlink to talk to Zoram.
All right. What are you gonna say to him?
Is it like a wireless comlink? Yeah.
Zoram, you hear me? We're about ready to execute the plan. I don't know what time it is. The shipment's coming in.
I told you, the shipment is in the shuttle port. The distraction will commence this evening.
This evening? Yeah. Whatever.
Sundown. Be ready.
Oh, we'll be ready. There might be a bit of an issue too.
I don't like the sound of that, Took.
It's a small issue, you know. I'm having to work here with a limited crew, but I've been noticing there's been a lot of huts snooping around my ship. I can't keep my eyes everywhere. I need my crew with me.
And what does this have to do with me?
It's just a bit concerning, you know.
Just do your job, Took.
All right. I'm not going to take any personal responsibility if anything happens to me or my crew in your shipment because the huts have been snooping around and you've not done your side of the things.
I may have been a little bit rash. Where is your ship?
Ship? It's in the Badlands at the moment.
Well, I can't exactly do lots about that, can I? God damn it, Took. If you lose my shipment...
I ain't gonna lose your shipment.
No, you aren't. Just focus on the one job, okay? We'll deal with the Wookiees later.
Yeah, sure. Alright, I'll be ready.
Okay.
10 off.
You guys make your way, and during that conversation, you make your way into like the closer you get towards the middle of the town, like the more built up it is, because the more protected from the sandstorms it is, and there's less debris, shall we call it, from the sandstorm that's just passed. And you head into the west side of town, and as you do see down one of the roads. You pass that road where you just yesterday had your encounter with the stormtroopers, but you don't see any stormtrooper presence here currently. It seems to be quiet. You see the odd hut guard, but you don't see any stormtroopers. And you make your way through towards the west of town, passing mostly through residential spaces. And then you start to see the traffic. Well, actually, this is a quiet spaceport. You see, as you approach, you do eventually come across the spaceport that you guys are looking for. And what you see from the outside is... Where's the button? There it is. Drag that over here. It's a different style of spaceport. This one is a square building. That is done correctly, right? The fog of war is on.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the bits have been revealed to you correctly, I think.
I mean, all I can see is black.
Yeah, zoom out a little bit. You should be able to
Yep,
see.
it's the smallest it can possibly be. All I can see is black.
I don't know what to say to you. Does anyone else see?
Can you see down here? Can you see that down
You
here,
don't see
Jamie?
your tokens.
Tokens down here.
I can see my tokens. That's it.
Oh yeah. That's how it's supposed to be.
Oh right. Okay.
That's the door, and then on the inside it's all black.
Oh, now I can see it. Now you've moved that black stuff. Right. So it's hidden. We're not supposed to be able to see what's inside.
Not yet, no.
No.
We're not inside.
Wait.
But can you see like the deserty
Tokens.
terrain?
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Okay. That's why I was confused. I was like, I don't see a spaceport. I just see
Yeah,
blackness.
you're not inside. You
Yeah,
see the
no,
outside
I get you now.
walls.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand where we're at now. Right. Okay.
Right.
Cool.
You see the outside walls of the spaceport. You see
Are
the
you
entrance to it jutting out, and currently there are people going in and out. It's in operation. You do see cargo being moved from the if you were to peer around sort of the other walls, shall we say, that are, around it. There's the alleyway down the side. You do see things being moved to and from. Not by huts. But it looks fairly busy right now. And the street is fairly busy as well. What you do notice is this is in it's like a small commercial hub. There are businesses around here. You see on one of the sides a restaurant, and there's a bank across the other side. And there's like little rooftops as well that you guys could, if you wanted to, get like a raised position. You guys are about 3 or 4 hours from sundown now, so you have some time here. What would you like to do? Are you just scoping this place out for a few hours?
Yeah, I'll definitely try and make my way up onto one of them rooftops and kind of lay down, looking with my rifle.
So you make your way over. It's like across the street, and it's like a little circle. And you see down the side alleyway like an access staircase, and you make your way up on top of the roof, and there's like a jutting antennas type structure on the roof, with like a sandy dome type structure in the middle as well, and you're able to just kind of like lay down and just get a vantage point from across with your. Do you have your large rifle out, or?
Yeah, I'll get it out.
Can you make?
Can I use that?
Can you make a perception check for me, please?
Yes.
As you kind of like scan the environment from above. All right, you succeed. You spot that there seems to be people coming and going around every 5 to 10 minutes. It's rather busy, and what you do spot as well is across the road from you, next to the spaceport, it's like a sort of rundown warehouse-looking thing, and every now and then you spot like movement in the windows, and you just see like a small group of people you sort of make up in your mind, just every now and then peeking out, and just like they seem like they're just waiting around and sort of fidgety.
Okay. Have they noticed me?
No.
Okay, good. Also, with the two like advantage things, how much strain could I hit with that?
2.
Okay, yeah, because I really need to get rid of some strain.
As your internal systems begin to auto repair.
The sand is starting to fall out.
The rest of you guys, what are you doing to pass this time? Are we just laying low in an alleyway, or?
Is there any way I can hack to see the security cameras?
You don't see any exterior consoles. Do you have a data pad, sir?
No.
You do not. So currently,
Does anyone?
you don't know of any way to remotely access this system. No.
Okay.
You would need to slice in.
Do you
I'm sure
say there was an alleyway that leads into this
So
place as
you
well?
see on the right side of the map, there's like
This here?
down this end here. You see this?
Yeah.
Down
Yeah,
there is
yeah,
like
I
an
see that.
alleyway that leads to behind the place. And back there, what you see, if you were to go have a look, move your token for me so we know that you're going back there.
Yeah, okay, so I want to be going, like, up this way and here.
You're actually moving for me.
Oh, no? I'm all about now.
It just jumped. So you're going all the way back round, yeah?
Yeah, I want to be, investigating.
So
Gungan.
you
What
see-
the fuck happened to my eye again?
Oh, it's all like red.
What is?
Do you know what? I think it might be every time I drink,
I think you're allergic to fire.
He's allergic to fireball.
Oh no!
It's not going to stop me.
No. You spot a large rubbish bin.
Nice.
And as you're around there, you see like a guy just chugging stuff in the bin.
And there's no, like, back door or back entryway.
There is, so where these, I didn't do it on the map, because I didn't think about this, but where that, see here, like, there would be let me just draw this. There would be a,
So
access
there's a door there.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what side's this guy on? Is he this side? Or is he this side?
What do you
I'll
mean,
throw in there. Like, you say he's just throwing rubbish in?
He'd be on the side closest to you.
Right, close.
Can't really see
Okay.
on the stream.
Okay. Could I just hang out here and then
You can lurk in
if
the back alley for a little while if you like.
if and when he leaves, I would just want to go up and take a position by the door.
I mean, this is, you now see it. This is where as you're peeking around the corner and sort of waiting for this dustbin man to finish, you see a pair of kind of like humans just dressed in overalls move it, like the door goes and they come out with like a grav lift sort of trolley, and they just turn the corner and start walking towards you as you're like peering around the edge, and then they pass you, they walk out of the alleyway and onto the street and continue wherever they were heading to.
Just gone, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna hang out here on this corner then, just to monitor what comes in and out.
That's fine. The rest of you guys.
What is the extent of our disguise?
From what I am aware, Z put a rag to cover his mark that you guys have noticed in the past. Zakin, what did you do?
Nothing. They don't know me.
Zakin didn't do anything. Took just put like a cloak on, right?
Cloak and hood, yeah.
Bip. You're cloak and hooded, right?
I've got my cloak, my hooded, and my little walking stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we said that you would have just like hooded up. But...
Yeah, I guess I put a hood on. It's not great, but I wonder if I can talk my way out of it. I'm going to turn to the those of us that are still here. I don't know who it is. I think it might just be Took and Zach, right?
Zach, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a look inside.
Your funeral.
It won't be.
Okay, so you're gonna head in the front door.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the front door with the utmost confidence, like I belong there.
All right. Make a cool check for me, sir, as you're trying to blend in, shall we say.
Kalau is the coolest.
Give me a memento just to do the dice pool. Else as well.
Sorry, I gotta find it first. Okay. That's the one skill I didn't upgrade today.
Do you have any talents or anything that affects this, or
Any talents? That's a good
Or just-
question. Let me double
anything
check.
that would affect the
And
dice?
there is something. The only thing I've got is remove a black dice per rank of kill with kindness from all charm and leadership checks. That's
Okay.
the only thing.
All right, so this is not charm.
But it's
so
it's
that
not.
won't-
It's
that
cool.
won't matter here. All right, I will make this an average check with 1 black dice
Sure.
because they are not expecting you right now. So as you enter this front door, it does open up. It's sort of an automatic style thing, and you see like a little front desk with a Devorian man sat behind a computer, and he looks up. Welcome to Spaceport. What do you need?
Should I make the check now?
Yeah.
So good.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
Nice. Bossed it. How can I help you today?
I'm just gonna kind of walk in with a lot of confidence. Walk up. What do I see when I go in exactly? It was this guy behind the desk.
Yeah.
Oh, you've already moved me in.
Yeah.
Okay. And are they 2 doors on the other
To
side?
the left and right, you see 2 sort of force field like doors. One saying entrance, one saying exit. To left and right of him. Left is the entrance, right is the exit.
I had previously made an arrangement to come and inspect one of the ships that may be docked here. I am planning on heading off-world, and I would like to see what exactly I am dealing with. You can look up my name. It is Samith Burke.
Alright. What are you trying to roll here?
I'm just giving him a name. I'm being incredibly confident with what I'm saying.
Roll a...
Gotta try to ride off that.
We could do charm. So we'll remove the black dice because of your talent. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
And we'll say roll a charm check just to see how like convincing you are
Okay.
of like your
Oh god, this is like my... Okay, it's not actually my best skill, but it's pretty high up there.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. 2 fucking yellow.
He takes a moment. He types some things in on his computer. I am not seeing anybody by that name. I don't know what I can do for you if what you say is simply untrue.
I beg your pardon.
Well, I looked in the system and there's nobody here of that name.
What is your name?
It's why do I need to tell you?
Because I will be contacting your manager and informing them exactly how unhelpful you have been here today.
Roll a. Is there an intimidation
Carlisle the Karen.
Absolutely.
check? Karen check, baby. Is there a intimidation check?
I don't know. I don't think so. Not that I've ever seen. I think it's
Let's see what we got. Coercion maybe takes the place of.
Yeah, I mean it could be... Oh god, that is awful. Okay.
Or we could. I mean, you could do charm still. You could do skullduggery to try and muscle him.
Because I am lying about... I'm kind of lying and...
Deception.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. Let me check
Okay.
my dice pool for that. Is this one of the ones you minus a black dice for?
Well, let me
I don't
double
think
check.
it is. I
Sorry.
think it was charm and leadership, wasn't it?
I think you might be right. It is charm and leadership.
Okay. Yeah. Roll a deception check to see if you can
Okay, you all good?
lie to this guy. Yeah.
Oh god.
Let's see if you can. All right.
Okay.
Oh no. There will be no need for that.
I didn't think so.
My name is Devrick, and I can show you to the ship right away. We have 2 shuttles docked at the moment. One is a freighter. It will not be accepting passengers, so it must be the other shuttle. It will be the one closest to the force doors on the as you enter the bay. Please mind the markings on the floor. It is imperative to your safety that you follow them accordingly, okay?
I understand. I have been in spaceports before.
Ah, yes, of course. How silly of me. Please, go right through.
I shall, but next time, you ought to consider who you are talking to.
Of course. Of course.
I'm gonna walk towards the force field.
All right.
I can't believe that worked. I'm so surprised.
So it drops as you walk towards it, and inside of the room, you see. Just reveal the thing for you. You see a large shuttle bay. You see two security droids standing either side of the force field doors, and as you enter, are you walking into the room?
I'm gonna step through the doors, yeah.
They don't react. They are still, as if they are shut down even. They don't even react. And you see two Lambda-class shuttles inside. They are the Imperial ones, similar to what you saw bit before.
Lying motherfuckers.
However, as you approach, you don't see any Imperial markings on them. They are just bog standard, like plain Lambda-class shuttles.
Oh, right, okay.
You approach, and are you going to the first one or the second one? The one further back?
I am going to... Shit. I'm gonna see what I can perceive as I kind of slowly make my way down.
Okay.
Or towards them.
Yeah, so you make your way towards the first ship, and it is shut up right now. And further back, as I'm assuming you're kind of trying to sort of glance back towards the one.
Absolutely, yeah.
It is open, and on board you do see these heavy metal crates. It is like packed to the brim. It's a very full shuttle. You spot on the crates. Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Let me just. You're kind of rushing this, trying to be kind of sneaky. Go ahead. I'll make this a hard check because you're trying to see this across the room as well. All right. You gaze over on the crates. You do see they are marked with the Hutt clan insignia. This seems to be the shuttle you are looking for, and you note that it is located towards the back of the room. And as your gaze sort of lingers there a little bit too long, you're rudely brought back as the shuttle doors at the back of the room. Bip, you've noticed there are those two jumpsuit employees have now made their way back, and they enter with a grav lift, and they begin walking over towards these, see the large green containers on the right side, and they start just unloading stuff, and it just kind of reminds you, like, okay, eyes back on focus, and you, what do you do from there?
Is the what's the word I'm looking for? Is the ramp up into the ship down where I see the crates? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So like the back of the shuttle is open, leaving the cargo exposed. You also do notice the way to leave the spaceport is closed above you. So that would need to be solved.
Just going to do one quick glance around. Do I see these kind of computer consoles over here?
Yeah, you spot the consoles, but you don't spot anything specifically on them from this distance.
Is there anyone else in this room other than the two droids and the guys that have come back in?
Right now, you do in fact see one more human fella on the consoles, the main consoles in the center. There's one more guy over there. There's the two guys working on the crates. There's the two security droids, and then there's the fella behind you that you talked your way past already.
Okay. I guess I'm just going to give one glance across the room just to check for anything else that might be useful, like maybe security cameras, things that might be a hindrance for the evening to come.
All right. Roll another perception check for me. I will make this. I mean, you've got a clear thing in mind that you're looking for. So I'll make this an average check as you're sort of searching the, vaguely where people would position cameras. So.
Okay.
Go
I
for it.
think I feel like I should have a black dice because I am trying to also make
You're
sure that
trying
I'm
to be-
looking at the ship
Right.
and not around. I feel like that.
All right, that's fine. I'll add
I
a
feel
black
like
dice
I
for
should
that.
be disadvantaged on this.
All right. I'm ready for you.
Okay.
You gaze
Yeah.
around and you don't spot anything that immediately jumps out at you as a camera. But from your previous check, you did see the sort of consoles, and you do see a series of screens over there. So you could assume
Okay.
there is some kind of security system. You just don't pinpoint any exact locations. What you do notice though, as you're glancing at the ship, as you sort of step around the rooms, your foot lands on this metal grate, and you notice that there is a slight crawl space underneath there, and it leads to like a sort of subterranean vent system for this.
Okay.
For
Kind
this
of
spaceport.
Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum.
Similar to that, yeah. Yeah.
So, if we ever need to do like a Predator mission,
Yeah.
it's
Some takedowns.
okay. I will kind of make a show of inspecting and nodding, and then make my way back up. As I go through those doors, how armed are these security droids? Do they look similar to the ones that we saw on Tatooine?
They look almost identical in make and model. They have the assault rifles, similar to how the other ones did.
Okay. I'll keep note of that and make my way back out.
You make your way out. Z
When I
explodes.
disappeared again.
Z
got
self-destructs on the roof across the road.
So when
I'm
we said
gonna
make your way
glance-
out,
Yeah,
you,
what the fuck is going on with my Discord?
It's weird. It is really weird.
every week.
It's so. Don't know.
I'm going to say to the guys I walk out, everything seems to be in order. I will be in contact.
Of course.
And then I'm going to head out the doors
All right, you make your way out. The
and
rest of you
rejoin the group.
waiting outside. You see Kalal approaching you. Z, you see through the scope of your gun Kalal disappear in the building, and you're like, "What is he doing? What is he doing?" But he comes back out.
Can
doesn't seem
I
panicked.
see into the place from where I am?
There's no windows.
Okay, what are the guys that I was keeping an eye on doing now? Are they still just kind of loitering around?
Just every now and then, you see them through a window, just kind of like peeking, and like you see them speaking to like a comlink every now and then. Just
Okay.
like, they just seem anxious, like they're waiting.
As he walks back out, I'll go down as well and join them.
All right.
Going to walk up to Turk and Sakian.
How long was Kurlau in there for? How long might this take?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes of awkward silence with me and Turk.
Just stand there on the roadside.
Whoa,
what do
one
you
sec.
eat?
Still alive.
Oh.
What? You still alive?
There are two ships in there. Both of them are the same class. They are, I don't know the model of them, but they are the typical Imperial shuttlecraft. I initially thought that we had been lied to, but it would seem that they do not bear Imperial insignias. There are two, as I said. The furthest one from the entrance on this side is the one that we're looking for. If we can find a back entrance, that would be ideal. There are a number of consoles. The port opening for ships to leave and land is closed. And there are a number of grates along the edging of the room that can be used to sneak, but I do not know if they lead outside or if they are simply on the inside. There are two droids, security droids, by the front door, and there are a number of employees, one by the consoles and two that were shipping things in and out, along with one other at the desk. It is extremely understaffed and protected, which makes me wonder exactly what kind of distraction we are going to be witnessing this evening. That is all I saw. And there are quite a far this one.
You are useful after all.
I am.
Can I start to make my way back?
Yeah, I'm going to start rejoining the group now. Can I ask again, where was the warehouse in relation to the spaceport?
It would be like to the left side of the room, so like
Right, Jason.
over that way. It's like the next building over. There's like a slight alleyway here, and then there's another building, and that is like the rundown warehouse.
All right, sweet.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Rejoin and just tell them what I saw.
What
Alright,
did you
cool.
say?
Yeah. So, Misa go around the side. Misa, there's a back door with big trash compactor, and there's two guys that keep going in and out and in with a little trolley.
I saw that also.
You got there. There's a back door. Misa did not see inside, but Misa, there's a back door if we need it.
Did you see a lock on the door?
No idea. Misa just hang out and see what was there. There's a door.
Do you think you could use that lightsaber to cut a hole in the door? I saw it in a movie once.
Oh yes, I could do that easy. No problem. No problem. He's good for that.
Well, if we are desperate to get in that back door,
Or-
then that is a
or
way.
out.
Or out. I will reiterate all that information that I gave to both Z and Bit as they
Alright.
return.
Okay.
I believe I may have found the location of our distraction and or a group that has been hired upon our failure.
Oh, what? Where?
To the left, there is a, to put it plainly, suspicious-looking group with an XCOM. XCOM? Did I say XCOM?
You did.
Have you been playing
What?
XCOM?
Aliens.
With a comlink. Don't know, where did XCOM come from?
Wycombe is Pokemon, but not X.
Yeah, so I don't know where I got XCOM from.
I sometimes play XCOM music, so it could be that.
I don't know, maybe.
Alright. So you guys lay low for the rest of the time, and it's getting towards sunset now. Is there any last things you guys need to do? Or are you happy to...
What about Jabba Stim Pack?
Alright, you stim pack up. That's 5 wounds, I believe, right? First use? Alright.
While we are kind of in the area, I want to kind of keep myself in a place to keep an eye on that warehouse, if that makes sense. I want to try and gauge what their purpose actually is.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, for the rest of the time you guys are staking this out, you see them doing that similar pattern of just checking every now and then, make sure everything's cool. And they're staring across the road at the like at the commercial area where there's like the restaurant and the bank, right? And then as you guys get to like the sun is like just cresting and it's getting ready to go down, you see them talk to the comlink one last time, and then all of a sudden they're arming themselves and getting ready.
Just before we go, like in that time, what is everyone's strain like? Does anyone look particularly stressed?
Strain-wise, Z has been very sort of jittery a little bit. Like sensors flickering every now and then. He's not in the best of nick.
Yeah, I'd say
internally.
that Zakian's still like suffering from the previous evening.
Okay, in which case then I'm going to kind of walk over to you guys as we're kind of waiting for this to all go down. I'm going to say to you, we just need to do this one job. Once this job is done, we will have money to leave this planet. And we never, ever have to return. Just compose yourselves, breathe, or compute, and it will all be over soon. I'm going to use my inspiring rhetoric.
Ooh.
Alright.
Oh, nice.
So I need to make an average leadership.
Average
Okay.
leadership.
Yeah.
Alright. Average
which
is,
says it's 2.
two
Is it 2
purple.
purple?
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Right, I could get the old Skillaroonie up.
Yeah, I am ready whenever you are, sir.
Okay, if I if I fuck this one up, this is real bad.
Can you take a wait? Can you call straight if this is bad?
I can't, but I'm assuming I could probably get strained myself. Did it roll?
I suppose so.
Oh, what the fuck?
Maybe roll 20s being slow.
Okay.
Sometimes.
There we go.
So you actually break something
I
internally.
don't think I clicked. I don't think I
Two
clicked
success,
on
two.
it. Okay, so
advantage.
it is. So both of them. Oh shit! I just closed roll 20. So both of them get 2 strain back.
All
Because I'm going
right.
to use
Oh,
the success on each of them and the advantage on each of them to give them a strain. So they both have. They both gain 2.
I will reply. Affirmative. I have done many jobs like this before. I still have some sand in my systems, but I believe our distraction is ready, and I'll gesture discreetly with my hand towards the warehouse.
As you say that, you see 4 armed, disguised like a sort of balaclava-esque style gentlemen charge out of the warehouse, run across the sort of short road, and charge into the bank. And you just start hearing, "Everybody get fucking down!" And there is currently a bank robbery going on across the road. And you hear like screaming that all of the civilians who were in the restaurant just go running down the road past you back towards the center of town. And all that commotion, you see the Devorian gentleman pops his head out the front door. "Oh no, I'm not dealing with this," and he goes running with them all. So he's now left the building. He runs past you and runs down the street. And your distraction is ready. You hear on the comlink, "Now is the time to make it count."
Yeah, noted. I can see what you've done.
What are you guys doing? What is your way in? As the distraction is.
We can use the front door. We just need to turn off the security, but we can also break in through the back. What do you want to do?
Well, wasn't there security guards at the front? They'll still be
There
in there.
were, but I expect they'll fire on us no matter what.
I can deal with one of them.
I can deal with the droids.
I can do what I can, but I am not good with a gun.
You want me to go to the back door?
Yeah, why don't we
think
screw it up?
I think
You
we
guys,
should have Bip in us with us as much as we can. He has got the most deadly weapon.
Okay. I mean, if we should run in and charge them, we should do 2v2. If you said there's only 2 security.
There were when I was there. I think we need to move now.
Yeah. Okay,
Let's
start
go!
running in.
Okay, so you go in the front door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lot of you
Yeah.
go charging into the front room. You see the desk empty. You guys could all move your tokens for me. So you're now in this front area, and inside the desk, you see the computer left unlocked because that fella left in a rush. But the gates are still very much powered on.
We need
Zach,
the board
can you
builds
open them?
down.
I can give it a go.
Okay, what are you doing? How are you doing it? You going to the computer, having a little go?
It's gonna be a computer's check, I'm imagining.
This is going to be a computer's check. It will be hard difficulty to deactivate the force field gates. I am ready for you. Big success.
Yeah.
You immediately dive over the desk. Crack, click, clickety, clickety, clack, 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 boom, you're in. It's always swordfish. The gates open. And you see into the room. You don't see, I mean, you do see them. They're stood either side of the doors. You see, well, you see one of the security droids is sort of in the middle of doing a rounds of the room. He hasn't noticed you yet. And you see the other security droid. On which one? The one by the door or the?
Yep.
Yeah. So neither of them have noticed you yet, and you immediately blink, restraining bolt. What do I need to roll for that? It adds like a bunch of difficulty dice, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It makes it like an impossible check for him to be able to move or
what, like-
something.
Oh, so he's like out of commission, more or less.
Essentially, he's like completely locked down. It's your worst nightmare, Z.
Yeah, never use that on me.
I was planning on it. Escape requires passing a daunting 4 difficulty discipline check.
Okay, so we'll get to that in a moment. So for a moment,
With my advantage, I'm going to add a blue dice to whoever's next roll,
whoever rolls next. All right.
and I'm going to heal 1 strain as well.
So as soon as the doors open, Took goes rushing round this corner, slaps a restraining bolt, boom, on the druid. That druid completely locks up for a moment. Z, this is a little bit disturbing to you as the druid goes from standing to.
Yeah.
I glance over to Z and give him a little smirk as I do that.
I'm gonna look at Took and just say, "You never told me you had that." And with my rifle in one hand, I'm gonna just spin around the grenade again and clip it back on.
Eventually that grenade's gonna go off in your hand.
I'll tell you, I got plenty more where that come from.
You're lucky.
And with that, if we're ready to start doing, I'm gonna run in and start firing at the other droid.
Do we need a combat map up on the stream?
I'm gonna move it on in a moment just because.
Okay.
I need to figure out that because you can't really see anything on it. You guys go rushing in. We will roll an initiative. We did figure out the initiative tracker works, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Where is that?
Clicking tokens, everybody.
On the
Yeah,
left-hand
wiki
side.
tokens.
Are we doing? Is it vigilance now that we've?
Yeah, we're
You
prepared.
guys are
So
all prepared. The druid was not.
So you
Like
click on
the
your
one
token,
time.
then you do what?
Then click your initiative.
Where do I find this thing?
Yeah, if you collect, it should be like a little. I think it's a timer on the side. It's on the left-hand side on the toolbar.
A timer.
It might look like a little clock or like a little stopwatch on the left-hand side on the toolbar in Roll20.
I remember we found this before. I didn't see it here this time.
Yeah, I
Don't remember what it looks like.
I've got. Oh yeah, of course. I'm literally just looking over it. Okay, sick. How do I reset this? Click on that. Remove all turns. Clear. Lovely. Okay, so it's ready to go, I believe, right?
Oh, it's cool if prepared, right?
Cool's prepared. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Oh. Oh wow! What the fuck did you cut those?
I've got good cool. I got
Amazing
great
roll.
presence. It's because it's based on presence, which is basically charisma.
Super ready to go. Let me just double check what this guy's vigilance is.
I'm all loomed up.
Vigilance 3. It's not against anything, is it? Oh, I've minimized the fucking. Bloody hell. Feels like it's been forever since we combated. I've forgotten it all.
Bip got
Shafted.
Big time.
Bip got a difficult check on his. Oh, was it because did you do it as an initiative on the combat tab, or did you do it as a skill?
Yeah, you got-
skill.
No, going to
I was in
combat.
combat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
so you actually
cool.
got more successes, I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, hang
hold
on,
So,
let's just count your successes. Get rid of all the purple dice. You got
It's
3
great.
successes. Same as you then.
I'm
isn't it?
honestly baffled where you're seeing this.
In the chat, you can see your rolls.
Yeah, no, like what button I'm supposed to be clicking.
Oh.
So if you go over
So,
to combat,
on the-
the
yeah,
first
combat.
thing that comes up is initiative.
Oh,
and it
do
says,
you know what? Yeah, I've seen it now. Yeah. Okay.
it's
I'm
because
with you.
I think it wasn't working before, right? Or something.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Do you want me to re-roll it, or are you?
No, it's fine. I did it manually.
Okay, cool.
Hang on, no, sorry, I didn't roll a 3-2. I rolled a 2-1. Alright, so let's see here. Who's going first? Either Kalal or Bit, because you guys rolled the same, and the nature of this system, I'll allow you guys to choose who goes first.
Where are you, Bip? I mean, Bip, do you want to go first?
I mean, we're pretty much. So
I'm not.
the
I'm
only
not gonna
two
do a
things
lot.
we're fighting are these two droids, right?
I mean, at the moment,
Yeah.
we're assuming that there's nothing else in the
At
ship.
the moment, okay. What's the sitch on me moving from here to this guy?
That would be, for the sake of this, it's not a huge... there's 2 shuttles in here. That would be 2 range bands. That would be going from to get.
Would it be going from medium to engaged? Do you class that as medium?
Yes, I am. So I believe you would need to use 2 maneuvers to do that.
So that's 1 strain.
2 strain if you want to double it up. You going for it?
I'm fucking going in.
Alright, let's see here.
Alright, there you go. I'll take 2 strain. And I'm just gonna go for a lightsaber slice. Get it out of my early, lads.
Give me a memento. So that is, I believe, just an average check.
Does my weapon work yet?
I don't know.
Are you good for me?
Yes.
No, it doesn't fucking work. Alright.
I don't know why your weapon does that. It's the only weapon.
I don't know why. I have to go into skills, combat, lightsaber, bosh.
That does the job. Alright. As a super
Awesome
hit
test.
with a little bit of threat. So, your lightsaber
Yeah.
is 6 damage, right?
6 damage, and then
1 sunder,
breach,
1
breach 1.
Okay.
1 sunder.
So, you strike the droid and you slash across his chest plate and leave a scoring mark across him. Did you want to do a sunder or no? Well, you didn't. You had to. So you have to roll advantage to do a sunder. My bad.
Yeah.
And it leaves a mark. You see the sparks go flying into the air, but he's still standing.
That's cool.
I need to. That's right. I have to go up here. All right. Anything else this turn? Bip bip.
No. Can I just change my point of where I was? Just say I did it there. Does that matter too much?
That should be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Wanted to be like I cut his path off because you said he was walking around the room.
Yeah, he was doing a bit of a rotate. Okay.
Yeah.
Carlo, you're up next.
Okay, I'm gonna come to the door behind where Z is,
Okay.
and I would. Oh, that was a movement, wasn't it? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think.
Should
Was that
someone not
movement?
have had a blue dice because of Dean's thing?
You would have had a blue dice on that roll.
So just give it to the next person.
Yeah, we'll give it to the next one.
Yeah. I just thought I'd remember that.
Moving over there next to Z is a maneuver, correct?
Yeah, moving within your own range band is still technically a maneuver, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to do that. I'm then going to exchange my action for a maneuver and use it as an assist on Z's next action.
Alright.
So as if like I'm helping him with something, whatever that might be. So he gets a blue dice on his next action.
Okay.
Or
Thank you very much.
They. What does Z identify as? Like what are Z's pronouns?
Z does. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I never really thought. I'll get back
I
to
really
it.
don't
Now.
want to
I'll
call
think
you
about that
bucket of bolts, you know.
now. That's his pronoun.
Bucket of
Bucket
bolts.
of bolts. It's very
Alright. Hello, lovely. The first security droid is going to make his attempt to break free of the restraining bolt. You said that's a 4 difficulty.
Yeah, 4
So
different.
4 purple dice. Versus what?
Hold on, it did say it was it's a check. It's a 4 difficulty discipline check.
Discipline.
Has to pass that. If it passes it, it can make it.
I don't have this security droid's discipline stat. It seems like they would include that on all droids. So if he doesn't have that skill, any proficiency in that skill, what stat does
Yeah.
discipline use? Is it
Discipline.
presence?
Let's check. I'm now checking.
Well,
Willpower. Okay, so he has 1
Yeah.
willpower, so he'd have 1 green, right?
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
So
that's
that
a
works.
that's a fucking check.
Big
Oh,
fail.
wow.
You just see him,
Almost.
he's like sparks starting to fire out of his neck as he's like trying to fight the influence of this restraining bolt with no luck.
Z looks traumatized.
The other
Yeah.
one is going to lift the hand. It drops its blaster rifle and lifts its arm up towards your face, bip bip, and just fires the inbuilt blaster pistol in its arm. And that is going to be. I have so many tabs open. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Just so many tabs. It's just unreal. That is gonna be. I mean,
Wait.
that will be a hard
Wait a
check
minute.
because he's
Wait a
in
minute.
melee.
Wait a minute.
All right, I'm waiting.
Wait, he's in hard. It's a hard check for him, yeah.
Well, because of the fact that he's using a ranged weapon in melee, it adds a difficulty. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use intimidating,
Okay.
which is I may suffer a number of strain to either downgrade or upgrade the difficulty when targeted.
Upgrade or downgrade the difficulty.
So like if
Just gonna
it's
say
me,
this
I
fight's happening over
like if
here
you're checking me, I can
because,
downgrade my
I
own.
can see on stream.
Yeah.
Is that the dodge?
So it's like so I can use intimidating to downgrade a check for me, or I can
Or-
use it to make it harder for the enemy.
All right, that's pretty cool.
So I will suffer 1 strain
To make it more difficult.
to make it more difficult. 'Cause I can't suffer more than the rank I have in intimidating. I've only got 1.
Okay, does
In
it
the
say
rank,
that
so-
that would add a purple or a black dice?
It just says downgrade the difficulty by 1.
Or upgrade
So
it?
I think that just
probably would
means
be a
that it goes
purple
up.
dice.
Yeah, I imagine like if I because it downgrades it by how many strain I'm taking. So if I take 2 strain, it would make it difficult by 2, if that makes sense. So I'm
Yeah.
because I'm only rank 1, I can only make it difficult once.
It's called
if that makes
intimidating,
sense.
right?
Yeah,
it's
I've a
intimidating.
similar thing. You take that level of strain and then it makes it
Yeah.
that
Yeah, it
much
makes
more
the
difficult as
check
well.
harder.
Right.
Yeah, I have a similar one as well. I think we all have like something different.
I will increase
know-
the purple dice for now. I
It's-
will
it's the
reread
first,
that.
so
I wanna see it in the book.
I'll take another strain. I just wanted to do it because I haven't done that before, and I've found out I have these things.
All right. I'm not ready. I added 6
fuck.
green dice.
No, better fucking miss.
Go ahead. Oh wait,
Go
it's me
ahead.
rolling.
It's him rolling. Yeah, I made it harder
There
for
was
him.
supposed to be 3 green dice. I added more and then I took them all away. All right. Success!
Yes.
He just lifts his
Oh,
lifts his blaster up directly towards Bit Bit. Boo, 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 boo.
Oh,
And
how unfortunate.
it's like an
Don't you have like a
execution.
parry thing? Didn't you say you have like
my parry's only for melee.
Oh, right.
He's got the wrong lightsaber form for that. Let's see how much damage that
Yeah.
does. That is a damage 6 blaster pistol.
ooh.
As Bip Bip takes a fairly heavy
So
hit there
6. Oh, that's before soak, right?
before soak.
That's not too bad.
All
I'm
right.
good. Wait, why the fuck are
Who
we
is
down here?
next? I moved it so that the stream can see it because
Oh, okay.
I need to
okay.
figure out stuff. Yeah. Okay. Who's next?
I think I rolled the 1-2.
I rolled 1-1.
Yeah, I
mean,
rolled 1-2.
Wait, where's my weird one? I got like 0.
Remember, you have a blue dice on your action, Z.
Yes.
It's player character, so it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be the person who rolled it.
Okay.
It could just be one of you guys. As long as you will take 1 turn per round. What did you say, Jay? Did you say you rolled a weird thing?
I rolled 0 something.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
I
not
must have edited that by accident. We'll just add that in at the end. We'll just remember there's one more person.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't get a success. I just got. one
All right,
advantage.
who's up next? Who's going?
Well, I'll go next.
See, you've been assisted by Kalal in whatever you're about to do. What are you gonna do?
Yes, I am gonna. So the droid that's with Bip Bip, he's at long range for me right now, right?
It's medium, wouldn't it?
It's a bit of a weird one because I've had to move it for the sake of the stream.
Mhm.
The fight is
Yeah.
still canonically happening on the other side of the room, so it'd still be long range. But
Okay.
I just moved it so that people can see it.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at that droid with my blaster rifle.
Okay, your blaster rifle is good at that range, right?
Yeah, it's a long range.
So you
weapon.
can shoot long range, but it would still be a hard check at long range.
You can
Okay.
aim for another blue.
You can aim
I
for
do
a blue
get.
dice.
You know what? Yeah, that's a maneuver, right? To aim.
That would be your maneuver.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do
Okay,
that.
I've added.
Blue dice.
I have added 2 blue dice to the pool, and it is a 3 purple dice check. I'm ready for you. sir.
Okay,
I believe
do
in
this.
you.
As
I
you
do-
aim
I
and
am-
fire.
I upgraded my skill for this, so.
Let's have it. Oh, it's a
Oh,
one.
It's a triumph, but
Hey, how does
What?
this work?
does a triumph outdo a failure?
uh,
Surely a triumph is just a straight up triumph. Even if you roll failure, you roll.
Yeah,
triumph.
because I would say that only a despair can cancel out a triumph.
Yeah, it cancels out a triumph. Yes,
Okay.
a triumph is.
So you succeed, and you need to roll a critical injury.
Oh, I do have a thing for critical injuries.
You like add 10 equal to the number.
Yeah, plus 10 value. Add plus
Alright.
10. Yeah. How do I roll the critical?
So roll a d100
And add 10, yeah.
and then open the critical injury table in the cheat sheets.
Whoa.
He rolled a 96!
Oh, yeah.
And then add 10 to that. That's 106, right? Just need to find the
106.
table.
Horrific injury. Roll a 1d10 to determine one of the target's characteristics. 1 to 3 for brawn, 4 for 6 for agility, 7 for intellect, 8 for cunning, 9 for presence, 10 for willpower. Until this critical injury is healed, treat that characteristic as 1 point lower. 10.
Okay, I rolled a 10.
So his willpower is now, I will tell you, his willpower is now 0.
Just stick a bolt on him. I should have done it to the
Yeah,
other
that
that
would-
would. Anyone ever get out.
That would make him unable to take the restraining bolt off.
That's cool.
Okay.
one. And then do
Nice.
I roll my damage?
Your damage,
Or...
you don't roll damage in the system standard.
Yeah,
that's D&D.
Yeah, D&D.
How much damage do you deal with your blaster
It's
rifle?
9 damage.
9 damage. These guys are pretty soaky, but it goes
Pretty
through.
soaky.
They do have quite a bit of soak. Alright. As you leave a massive blast into him, you see a chunk of his armor fall off, and you've damaged some of the internal components there. And you've
Very
certainly done
nice.
some lasting damage.
Yeah, as I shoot the bolt out as well, a puff of sand comes out of the side of the rifle as well.
Yeah, perfect. Still needing to some gun maintenance time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean them out again.
Alright. Are you going to move at all, or are you happy there?
No, I've used my maneuver.
Just trying to trick you to spend
so,
more
yeah,
strain.
Get more strain. Nah, I'm gonna stay where I am. My strain's pretty bad.
Okay, up next. Who's going? Took or Zakian?
I'll go.
Go.
I'll
He will get a blue dice because Dean's one still hasn't been used.
No, Sam used it. Let's
Oh,
go.
Sam did use
It's
it, yeah?
the next check. So
Ah, right. Okay.
we
my
missed
bad.
one and then we did it
I
on.
thought we missed Sam as well.
No,
I
Sam
am
did
gonna
it.
move up to. I might have to expend some strain, but I move up to next to this
Yep.
droid,
Yes, surround
Uh,
him.
and I'm gonna take a fucking big slash with me. My sword. I don't know how much strain I'll take. Will it,
You take 2 strain from the extra maneuver. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if it's a homebrew rule, but I want to say that flanking gives you 1 blue dice. I don't know if that's like in the game by default, but it feels like it should be, so we're going with it. All right. So add 1 blue dice for the flank. It is a melee check, so it's 2. It's an average check. Go ahead and roll for me, sir. Well, you can use your
just get rid of my strain.
your sword, but it still succeeds. It's all good. So what damage is your vibro sword?
Oh, my sword. No, my sword doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't work when you roll it.
I thought it worked last week.
Maybe it's
I don't
melee
know.
weapons.
I'm pretty sure the sword. Let me try it again. I'll
Give it
try
a
again.
test.
Yeah, just to test it.
Give it a test.
Combat. Where is it? Yeah. See, it doesn't work. Yeah.
Oh no, it just tells
Oh,
me the
okay.
stuff.
So,
Okay, well it's 6 damage.
so melee weapons don't work.
Critical 2. You rolled 4 advantages. I believe that triggers a critical.
Oh shit.
I believe that's how that roll works, because otherwise I don't really know what critical does. So I'm gonna go with it. I think that is how it works. So you're gonna roll a critical injury table as well.
Damn.
You have Pierce 2 on that, right?
Pierce 2, which adds
2, yeah.
2.
Takes away
Pierce
2
2, yeah.
soak. Takes away 2 soak.
Yes. Yeah, and also I
Spend
add
6.
10 because of the quality. It's got
Alright.
quality to it. To
So,
the critical roll.
alright, roll your D100, sir.
I'll add 10, yeah. D100. So that
37.
47. 40, yeah.
47.
total.
What is that on the table? Let's see.
On the tableau.
Head ringer. Target increases the difficulty of all intellect and cunning checks by 1 until the end of the encounter.
Alright, they won't be. Alright, cunning and intellect, you say?
Yes.
Alright.
And it's gonna take a whopping 7 damage with the two.
Yeah, you're just adding it on as damage, right? Cool.
Yeah, because I get one bit of damage added to my sword, because of the my feral strength.
Gotcha. Lovely. Okay, I'll add one more wound. Lovely. As you slice into him, sort of piercing in through the armor again, you see some more internal damage. He's like starting to smoke out of his head now. As you guys are really actually dealing some proper damage to his internal processing stuff, not just his physical body. And Zach, you are the last one to go this round of combat. What would you like to do?
To get from here over to here,
Yep.
I'm guessing that'll be 2 strain. Would it?
Um,
Let's go from the front desk to the computer over here.
I'll say that's right on the border. You're able to get there. It's right on the border, though.
Just as my one maneuver.
Yeah.
Or my movement.
I'll allow
Okay.
it.
And then I want to check. I want to try and open the hangar doors to the roof.
You want to start going on the computer?
Yeah.
Okay. First up, as you approach, whoever left this terminal was smart enough to lock it. So you're going to have to try and access the terminal, which is going to be a hard computers check.
Okay.
Do you have any blue dice for this check? I don't believe you do.
No.
Alright, so
I
it's
don't
3
think I've got
purple
any.
dice. And you need to make a computers check for me.
Alright, 1 sec.
Success.
Having
You
smashed it.
Once again, the password is the same. And you managed to...
Swordfish.
It is
It's
always
always
swordfish.
swordfish.
You get in. You start to peruse your
They're all
way
the same in the outer room.
through the systems, and it's going to take a little bit of time for you to sort of go through what's on there, but you're in. All right,
Cool.
that's your turn. First up, who's going first here?
Go on then.
Okay, Bip, what are you doing?
Go on.
So if I was going to use a stim pack, what would that be?
I believe if we ruled
Is
that
that
as
an
a
action?
maneuver,
That's
or
the
an
action, or could I use that as the maneuver?
I believe we've used it as a maneuver before, but I need to double.
Do you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll use my maneuver to aim, and I'm going to strike at this bastard again.
All right.
Fuck off the stim
I
pack,
will
it's
add
fine.
a
I'm good.
blue
I'm good.
dice, and it is a average check. Go ahead and roll for me, sir. I'm ready.
Hi-ya!
Success. You take a moment to aim your strike and just zoom, slice through. How much damage did it do? 6.
6 with the other thing.
It's just enough as you slice through. Zoom, slice through his torso. It slides and clunks onto the floor, and it starts to spark and smoke rises out of it. The security droid has been
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
dismantled. There is still one, however. Bip, if that's your turn, who's going next?
Throw the grenade.
I mean, I'm good to
On
take a
one shot.
shot. I'm good to take a shot at the other droid.
You're going to shoot it.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Let me
It's still got the restrictor thing on it, right?
He is restraining bolted right now, yeah.
No witnesses.
This is a short range shot, so this is just 2 purple. He's kind of incapable of moving right now, but there's still factors that could mean you miss. But I'll give you a blue dice because he's restrained.
Okay.
'Cause he's
Can
got a restraining bolt on him.
I think I asked this before, but is there
2
any?
blue dice.
Is it harder to use a long range weapon
No.
for a short range attack?
No.
Okay.
No, it just gives you the advantage of being able to shoot from further away.
All right. Sweet. Ready for me to roll? I'm going
I
to use
am.
my maneuver to aim. Actually, I'll
add
do
another-
that again.
I'll add another blue dice for you, sir. This should be very hard
Thank
to
you very
fail.
much.
Finish this bastard.
I just want to, explode the dude. You ready?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm ready. You aim, just fire some blast into his back as he takes the damage.
Brilliant.
I believe it was 10 damage. Your ref?
Nine damage.
9.
And can I recover a strain with that?
Yes, of course you can.
Brilliant.
All right, he's gonna make his attempt at removing this restraining bolt. That is a 1 green dice, 4 purple dice. Big fail as you see like the sort of tense nature of his all of his like mechanics start to and it's just sparking from all parts. All of his joints are sort of getting so much pressure building up. They're like beginning to steam, and he's beginning to dismantle, and he's going to take 3 wounds.
And if
as
Z
he
had a
attempts
face,
to reduce,
you would see horror.
Who's next?
I'll step in. I'll
Alright.
do something.
Go for it.
I'm gonna step in. I wanna. Oh wait, hold on. Fuck. If I move, it uses my maneuver, doesn't it?
You could like peek round the door. That's a.
Would you allow that?
Yeah. So that would be a what's the word for it?
Incidental.
Incidental. Yeah. You can peek round a door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, then, could I use that as my incidental? Then use my maneuver to aim. To add a blue dice onto my attack and then shoot it.
Yeah,
with
of
my
course, of course. Yeah, you can totally do that.
Okay, in which
You
case
add
then
1
I'll do
blue,
that.
and it will be a 2 difficulty check because you're in short range. You are also.
Is he still stunned? By the way, he was, wasn't he?
He is, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
he's
like
fucked.
2 blue dice for that as well.
Okay.
For reminding me.
He's not going anywhere.
I'm gonna need it all. Look, that's what I'm asking.
All right, it's
My attack is dreadful.
it's ready to go.
Okay. Fuck me.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Success.
Guys, that was on the Jesus.
How much damage? Is yours a 6 damage one?
Mine is
7
7
damage.
damage. 7 damage.
7 damage. All right, you blast, and you hit exactly where Took had placed the restraining bolt, dealing damage to the droid, but destroying it as he unlocks and begins to ready himself to fight you. You hear him say,
Oh my god. That was a
"You
great
have
use
freed
of the
me."
Too well.
That was such a great use of the threat. That is so good.
And he's now ready to fight you again.
Okay.
Is that your turn? It has to be, right?
I mean, yes, but I feel like there's a moment of realization of once again, I've learnt my lesson to never shoot this fucking gun.
I'll take a go now. I'll,
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's me.
See that droid over there. Look at him briefly.
Mm-hmm.
Take out my gun. And I'm just gonna go for the shipment.
All right, nice. So you go dashing
Nice.
over. So did you? Which shuttle do you
Probably
go
for the west.
to? The north or the south?
This one.
The one at the top. You now notice both of these shuttles are shut as you make your way over there. Both of the boarding ramps have been closed, and you see the access panel. It is on the ship. You can try to unlock the ship as you. You go for the north shuttle.
Yeah. Sorry,
It opens. The mist clears. You see a whole bunch of crates with the hut logo marked on the sides of them.
Are they on like grav lifts or anything?
No, they are just in the ship, just on the sort of benches and racks and things in there.
To fly out.
We just need to unlock the doors. Oh, that was my attempt at a bird. Never mind. Forget it.
All right, Took, that is your movement.
Kayak?
I go, yeah. I can't do
Got it.
anything else.
Okay, is that your turn? You still got an action, unless you want to call it there.
Fuck it. Gonna look behind me. See, just. I'm gonna fire at this one.
All right, that will be at medium range.
Yeah. That is within range.
So that will be a difficult check, but he is no longer restrained. So you notice now that on the floor you see the shattered restraining bolt that you'd placed on the droid. But you can take a shot nonetheless. No luck. You should just you're kind of distracted by what you know is on this ship, or what you think is on this ship, and you just take a shot, but your heart wasn't in it, and you miss.
Didn't have enough heart, man.
Probably even a hard card.
Zakian, you're the last one this turn. What are you doing on the computers?
Yeah, just keep punching keys to get the hatch open.
You're aiming to open the hangar doors at the roof.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you take some time. You begin looking through the systems and trying to find the hangar bay door switches. Roll a. You're already in the computers, so I'll make this an average check for you to find this. I'm ready for you to make a computers check for me.
Hey.
That never fails.
You open the door.
Nice.
You hear it. They start opening. They are incredibly slow. They're going to take some time.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe a round of initiative. All right. So we go into the next round. Who's going first? As the doors, you all hear now that motor's kicking in of just a slow, very loud.
I really just want to fire again as quickly as I can. Get rid of this droid.
All right, you fire again. No aiming this time because you're going fast. It's just an average check from where you are because you're in short range.
Yes.
Go ahead. All right, you just quickly, and it's 9 damage your blaster, right?
Yeah.
Just still remembering all that stuff. He's like, his body shakes with the blasts. He like takes a knee for a moment, and it looks like it's like, and then he like stands back up and prepares to fight again.
Jeez, touche. He's a tough cookie, this one.
All
Son
right.
of a bitch.
Is that your turn, Z?
Yeah.
All right, who's up next?
Yeah, go on then.
Bip, what you doing?
Don't take any strain for me to approach
you can move
him.
to him. Yeah, you're in range.
Yeah. We approach, we swing, we know what's coming.
You run over towards him, raise your lightsaber, go for a slice. A big hit. 3 advantage. You just completely decapitate this droid. One slice his head off. It goes kind of like spins up in the air, and then you just bring it down one more time and slice down his torso in a diagonal line.
Lovely.
Another droid defeated by the lightsaber. Okay.
Can I use said advantage to take away strain?
Yep, you can.
Perfect.
All right. So the droids are out of the picture. But right now, we're going to stay in initiative as you guys are waiting for these incredibly slow doors. They're kind of like halfway open right now. You could maybe get a shuttle through them if you were good enough.
Right, I'll go.
And as you think that thought, I'll wait for Sam.
Z, I feel like it's just Z shutting down momentarily.
Yeah.
It's the sand.
Rebooting.
It's the strain. He's like,
It's the sand.
Sam, I was saying, the doors are about halfway open now. These shuttles, they have quite wide. When you get them into like atmosphere, they fan out. But right now, the sort of fins you see are like up. All 3 of them are directly up. You could maybe squeeze the shuttle through the doors where they're at. And as you think that thought, Zakian, because you're the pilot, you hear like the doors to the roof jam.
No, prick. The dark side. Okay. I'll go next. I'm gonna run into the ship, straight to the cockpit.
All right, you
And,
dash into the ship.
And I'm gonna power it on.
You bundle over
Get ready to go.
through the cargo, get into the cockpit, and you sit in the pilot seat and begin to power up the ship. That's your maneuver and your action for the turn. All right.
Do I need to roll anything?
Actually, yeah, you guys roll a an astrogation. Would this be? I mean, you don't have the access codes to this shit, so this might be like a skullduggery thing, trying to essentially hotwire a shuttle. We'll go skullduggery.
Okay. I'm gonna use light side as
You're
well.
going to use a light side point. All right. I'll say you You get into the cockpit and you begin sort of fiddling around the controls. You're like, oh god, I haven't done this in a while. And then you remember back and you just instantly it clicks like, okay, yeah, that switch, this, that, and you hear the engines power up. The ship is ready to fly. The rest of you see that the ship comes to life from the outside. You see the engines begin to glow as the thrusters begin to power up. What are you doing?
Get on that ship and stand near that cargo.
Took's turn. You are now in the cargo hold of the ship. We're back into the next round of initiative. At this point, Kilo and Z, you guys start to hear running down the street that oh, well, Z is Z and Kilo. You begin to hear that cluck, 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 running sound that some of you heard the day previous. Of
stormtroopers.
Stormtrooper armor.
Oh,
Rushing
no.
down the street.
Who has the other comlink?
Took.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna say, we've got inbound troopers. We're on our way over to the ship. Get it ready for launch.
It is ready for launch.
I don't know that. I'm just like,
Alright. Fucking hell.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You're gonna have to say that again. That was
Get your ass on the ship!
Okay.
Okay.
Whose turn is it? We're still in initiative. Bit, Z or Kilo, I imagine, because the other two are on the ship.
I mean, I don't really know what's going. I mean, can
You
I
see,
hear the troopers
you see
as well?
them. You see your friends get on the ship, and it begins to power up.
Okay, can I hear the troopers behind me?
From where you are, yeah, sure, you can hear them, and you
Okay.
you hear Kilo saying that as well.
Yep. In that case, to the ship.
I honestly.
Jamie's not taking any second chances with the Empire anymore.
Bip, Bip. You guys watch Bip Bip.
Bip's gone.
He beelines for the ship, makes it over.
Yeah, Bip's gone.
Z and Kilo.
I'm gonna wait until everyone else has started going before I run. Also, how close are the troopers?
You don't know. You just hear them outside running in the street.
In which case, then I'm gonna run after. I'm gonna run.
I know what his
before him.
plan is.
Yeah,
How much will it take me to get onto the ship? Is it just one maneuver, or will it be two
from where you
maneuvers?
are, it's just on the edge of two maneuvers, so I'll allow you to make one maneuver to move there because it was the same for the computer. So yes,
Okay.
you can move there with one maneuver.
One maneuver to get over there. I will then use my action into maneuver to aim out. I'll stand on because I'm guessing if it's just on the precipice, I'm on that ramp, right?
You're on like the shuttle ramp leading into the cargo.
Okay. Despite what I just said about, I don't know how long a round lasts in Edge of the Empire. A round ago, 6 seconds maybe. I don't know. I'm making that up for D&D. And about an hour ago, in real time, I grabbed my pistol and I'm going to use my action as a maneuver to aim at where I heard them coming from. That door, I'm guessing, over here.
Yeah, the front force field gates.
Yeah.
Z, you see, everyone else is now on the ship.
Can I see through the front door from where I am?
It's closed. There is
I know
the
where
force field doors, and then there is the main door. There is a small room between you and the street. Do you want to go and have a look?
I do. Would that be my maneuver to do so?
It would be your maneuver to move over to the door and have a look.
I'll take some strain. Yeah, I'll move over to the door and have a look
Alright.
out.
You peek outside, you see a group of stormtroopers have grouped together in the little square outside, and they are making a perimeter around the bank across the road.
As an incidental, can I take my rag off?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna untie that, throw it on the floor,
Alright.
and chuck my frag. I'm gonna pull it off my side, pull the pin, and just chuck my frag.
Sorry,
Yes.
sorry. What was that? Too?
What?
Nothing. I'm making a comment about.
I know.
That's took behaviour.
Right. Well, now Z has set something in stone where each one of us has to unprovoked attack troopers at some point in the campaign.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
Okay, this is damage 8, is blast 6, right?
Um,
Do you have the stat block for it?
So I have it on my sheet. It is damage 8, blast 6.
Okay. What the hell does
yeah.
blast do?
I don't know.
Not scream.
Is that a range thing? Is that like
Maybe,
anything within
yeah.
the range?
Maybe
Yeah, I assume.
we'll say it can impact 6 characters with that level of blast. Coincidentally, there are 7 stormtroopers. Oh. Okay, so make an attack roll. This is going to be long range throw, medium range throw. So it'll be 3 difficulty. You are doing this. You are totally surprising them and catching them off guard. So I'll add 1 blue.
Okay.
As you throw this grenade into this group of stormtroopers.
All right, you ready for me?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh wow.
Oh, the threat though. The threat.
It's 2 threat though.
I mean, I've revealed my Z. I don't know if that does anything, but
Z,
no,
go on.
I just unclip the grenade, and then you kind of see like his lights flicker out of some sort of weird droid excitement as I pull the pin. And instead of like leaning back and throwing it, my torso just spins, and as the arm comes back round to the front, I release it into the troopers.
1 rotation. It's like slow motion. You watch the grenade bleep, 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 as it explodes in this group of stormtroopers. Some of the shrapnel blasts across the front of the banks, shattering the windows and bringing some of the stonework down. You don't know exactly what damage you've caused, but you do see a group of stormtroopers who were previously grouping together, discussing what they were going to do, are now scattered across the floor. Some of their pieces of armor have like gone flying across the square. You see a helmet roll across the street towards you, and then one of the stormtroopers stands up and looks right in your direction.
Would we have heard it?
You guys just heard an explosion from outside.
And we know that Z's not on the ship.
You haven't seen Z on the ship yet. You think your friend is dead.
You self-destruct to save us. No.
It's IG-11 all over again. No, I'm just gonna turn around and run towards the ship.
Dash back inside.
Nothing fancy.
Take 2
Yeah.
strain. You just barely make it on the cargo ramp. Like you have to, like grab Z and pull him on.
Nah.
Nah. All right, you don't make it on the ship.
No, I'm not.
Okay, the lot of you are on the ship now. What are you doing?
Flying out using the light side.
All right, you're gonna use some light
love it.
side.
I love it.
I'm still gonna ask you to make a check,
Oh no.
but you're gonna get some significant boosts. So this will be this is a very tight gap, and it's an unfamiliar shuttle. The handling is nice though. So unlike your ship that you own, you don't get -1, you get +1. So I'll give you a blue dice for the handling. I will give you 2 extra blue dice for the light side and a yellow dice for the light side. All right. So you should do this, but
Keyword was should.
shit happens.
Planetary roll. Piloting planetary.
Pilot and planetary. Yep.
Yeah, ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Oh,
He pulls it off, ladies and gentlemen.
he just.
You guys on who are in the cargo bay and on the ramp, the shuttle door begins to close as you feel the ship lift off as the engines kick in. The shuttle begins to angle towards the ceiling, and Zachary, you've never been so focused in your entire life. You're like, just stay calm, and you thread the needle perfectly. You feel like it didn't even scrape the edges of the doors as it opened, as you were taking off. And as you take off, those of you on the shuttle ramp, you spot down below the stormtroopers in disarray, like helmets, pieces of armor scattered from this explosion, and you see one of them standing up. He's got an orange pauldron on his shoulder, and he's pointing up at you, and he's got a comlink in his hand as you fly away.
Oh,
Where are you flying?
Oh no.
Straight to. Did we have a meet-up point?
Did it shoot some hyperdrive?
Are we
the briefing you were given. Oh, go on. Yep. Yeah, go on.
I get him a comlink out.
Zoram,
Yes.
we got this shipment.
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Where was the meter point?
Take the shuttle. Hide it somewhere for now. I'll be in touch. Things just got hairy on the distraction.
Oh, really?
Yes, one of the idiots blew up the stormtroopers, but we'll discuss this later.
Oh, yeah, sure. You know where to get me.
Good work, Took.
I don't need you to tell me that.
Alright. As you guys now fly, are you heading out of the city? Are you trying to find a place in the city to dock? What's the plan?
Are there any windows around on the interior of what I'm assuming is like the cargo bay?
The cargo bay...
Are we in a cargo bay, I guess? I'm being presumptuous.
Yeah, you guys are in the cargo bay. It's not huge. It's fairly large. Yeah, we'll say the ramp that lifted? It has like a glass panel. That's what you were looking out of as you guys were heading up and away from the city.
Do we see any TIE fighters?
You do not see or hear any TIE fighters at the moment.
Okay. Make our way up to cockpit, I guess, if that's where everyone else might be. Is it a big ship? Like, what's the interior of this thing?
So, similar to the one Bit was on before, there is a room, which on the last ship was being used as a troop transport. This one is a cargo bay, filled currently with crates, either side of the room, left and right, on shelves, on the what would be chairs. Directly across from you, so the shuttle door, like the ramp is behind you. Directly forward is a sliding door, and there's a two-seated cockpit with all instruments lining all the walls. And
okay, so it's just a two-room shuttle. I think I know what you mean now.
Yeah. And so Took, you're in the cargo bay. Zaki, you're in the cockpit. Kalal makes his way into the cockpit. The rest of you guys, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in like the main bit, just spinning around this now ring that doesn't have a frag grenade connected to it, just kind of spinning it around.
Yeah, you've just got.
And then I let it rest on the base of my finger, and I'm gonna start cleaning the sand out of my guns.
All right. As you take a moment to maintain your guns.
Can I see Z doing that and just go? Did you do the explosion?
Me, sir, may have done the explosion.
You said they good. Me said like you.
I am beginning to like you too, Gungan.
Maybe your circuits aren't all that crossed over.
Is it just Zakian in the cockpit?
Yeah, apparently I'm just floating because no one's told me where to go.
You could be like in earshot of each other if the doors were open.
I'm gonna sit down on the other chair. I'm gonna sigh of relief and look across at you. Where are we going? I assume you've got a destination in mind.
Nope, no one's told me.
Okay, I guess let's just get out the city, I guess, until the captain gives us any other information.
Go to the Winchester, let this whole thing blow over.
Are you heading north, south, east, west?
I want to go towards the Camp Klesh, was it?
Camp Klesh, south. It is.
Start heading towards that way.
Yeah. All right, you start heading south. Some time passes. You head out of the city limits. Are you going all the way to Camp Klesh, or are you?
I'll go up to the cockpit and say,
maybe we should take it into some valley. You know, maybe near our ship.
You can totally do that.
I think that would be maybe not near our ship in case they have a tracker. I agree. We could have a tracker on this ship. We might as well take it to somewhere else. But unless you want to pull your family into this mess, you are right. We shouldn't take it to the Camp Clash.
You can roll to try and see if there's a tracker. If someone wanted to have a look.
Is anyone good with tech other than?
I was gonna say, because this isn't an Imperial ship.
It's not.
It's not, but I mean,
Hut,
yeah. But the Hut could have a
They could, but less.
Could I check while piloting?
Oh, sorry. What did I just do? I don't know. Yeah, you can have a look. It'll be a little bit harder unless you want to hand the controls to someone else for a moment.
Why don't you?
I can hand it to Kalal because he's only flying
Oh,
straight.
well, Z.
I run in. The
moment you hand it over, woo, the shit goes down.
Those dive.
I run in, kind of tumbling in through the door.
Z
I'm
takes
gonna
over.
Is it quite like cramped in here?
It is right now because there's 4
I'm
of
gonna
you.
sit on Carlisle's lap because I guess there's no other way to go and try and take control.
You're able to stabilize the ship. Just a quick pull up.
Wow,
Zakian,
you really can't fly.
you can roll for me a perception or a computer's check. Depends on which route you want to go down.
I'd go. What kind of check is it going to be?
Hard.
Hard. Then, with my acute senses, that would then make it an easy perception check, wouldn't it?
No, it just takes away 2 black dice.
Oh, black dice. All right, never mind. I'll do computers.
All right. Roll for me, sir, to see if you can. Oh. All right then.
Good lad.
Yeah, there's no tracker.
You take some time to sort of look through the systems and see what kind of things this ship has. No hyperdrive, no nav computer, no shields, no weapons. But you do see there is a tracking fob in the ship somewhere, and with a quick you believe it to be disconnected.
Sweet. Did I possibly see what the cargo is on the ship? I'm looking through that.
You with
Well,
that check,
yeah.
you would have scanned past a manifest, and it wouldn't take a second just to click that open. And inside you see a manifest of what is a sum of around. Did I write this down?
I know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That means that he's been giving us 50,000 credits.
There's a number in mind. No. So you see what you estimate. Well, what the writer of this manifest estimates to be around 10,000 credits worth of real spice.
Okay. And I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I quickly turn off the screen.
All right. Shut down the monitor that you're on. Take control of the ship, or
Checking devices deactivated. We are good to land somewhere. Where'd you suggest took?
I'd say a nice little valley somewhere, or somewhere, where we can get some shade.
there's no shortage of valleys. You could easily find one. How far from the city do you want to go? 10 minutes, 20 minutes, hour? What are we thinking?
I feel maybe we should go a distance because
How far out is our ship?
Your ship was
40 minutes.
about 40
the ship's
minutes.
about 40 minutes. Yeah.
Maybe we should go like somewhere similar, but
Because if the
like same distance out, but not near it. If that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? So if we need to go
40 minutes south instead of 40 minutes east,
yeah,
Well, it's
Yeah.
southeast of the ship, but yeah, same distance.
Just circle around in case that tracking device leads them to where we are currently.
I turned it off.
I mean, before it was turned off. It was obviously working, perhaps, when we were leaving. Just
don't go straight.
All right. So you make efforts to change your course, and you fly for around 40 minutes. You see plenty of canyony, ravenous terrain, and you take the time. Anyone who is in the cockpit, or anyone who's actively looking, roll a perception check to see if you can spot a good place to land a medium-sized shuttle.
I'll look.
All right.
I'll be looking. I'm in the cockpit, looking out the window.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm in the cockpit now, aren't I? Because
You'll find the ship.
You
yeah.
are
It's just
helping
me
to find the
and
ship.
is it just me that's not in the cockpit? It's just
you.
me.
Wow, I failed very poorly.
Z doesn't spot anything. Kalal, you don't quite spot anything suitable. But Zakian, you see an area. You're like, oh, that looks it's a pretty wide cabin. And Took, you recognise it. This is like a an old like smuggler's spot that's not been used for like cycles and cycles, but it's a good spot to hide a ship.
That one will definitely do. I've used that in my time. It's been a long time since I used it, but it should do the job.
All right, you bring her down. What was that, Sam? Sorry.
And I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna go in there.
Oh, you're piloting.
No,
Sorry.
just-
I believe what
yeah.
he said was.
Yeah. Look, it's droid talk, all right. You
wouldn't
guys wouldn't
understand.
understand.
It's
My
binary.
droid friends would get it.
Yeah.
Well, my mother was a droid.
You land the ship into a small cavern, and inside you do see what looks to be some leftover empty crates as you're coming into a landing. And there is a cave sort of on the wall. It's kind of like a big sort of circular crate area almost in the landscape. And as you land below it, it kind of opens up. It's almost like a canopy of rocks, you might say. And you land the ship, and it is out of sight. What are you guys doing right now?
Fighting off the temptation not to open the crates.
It is, bear in mind, the middle of the night right now.
Of course. Are we do we suffer exhaustion or anything like that in the system?
You would begin to suffer strain if you start skipping sleep regularly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't look like a comfortable place to sleep. How far away did we go from our ship again? We went south. Did you say maybe south?
You're not entirely sure the distance from where you are to your ship. You guys headed in a south direction, and then you kind of changed your course a little bit. You know your ship was in the southeast direction, so I'm assuming you would have gone west a little bit, away from your ship. Is that fair to say?
Does the ship have a sat
I'd
nav?
say so.
The ship you're on
No.
now,
There wasn't, was there?
it does not have a Navi computer, which is used for
Oh, okay.
system travel. In terms of local maps and things, it would have a very basic system. Yeah, it wouldn't have an well, it doesn't have a hyperspace Navi computer. It has a very basic sat nav. Yeah.
Do we have like our coordinates?
I would assume one of you would have noted that down.
Took those a spot anyway.
Yeah.
Knows the spot.
Okay.
So you could try and figure out.
Can just in case if anybody decides to leave the cockpit, can I have just pushed two of the crates together and is sleeping on the top of two of them?
Bit makes a makeshift bed.
Makeshift bed. I'm already fucking asleep.
All right, he's resting on the cargo.
Are we calling Zoran's men to come here?
He said he'd be in contact with us. I've already let him know.
Already let him know of our location, or that we have
But
successfully.
we haven't. Not of our location. You know, I might be a little bit of a meathead, but I'm not that much of a meathead.
All right. As you guys are saying this, the only light you see is like the headlights of the ship beaming out into this sort of subterranean, almost like stone forest in a way. There's lots of pillars of stone holding up this canopy of rock. And
Is the light going out of the cave?
it's going it's going into the cave.
Okay.
And as the ship powers down, they turn off, and it is completely pitch black now. In the cockpit and without.
Getting flashbacks.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, what a night.
And I think that might be where we have to leave it this week.
Yeah.
So that's a good point. We
All
got a
right.
lot done.
We got that done. Fuck it up.
Yeah.
It did a fucking nice. That went so much better than I thought it was gonna go.
Yes.
I thought we were gonna get fucked.
I'm
We
just
did
so
it.
happy I finally got to throw that grenade.
Throw it there.
I
Oh.
feel like you wasted it, though.
I just want to
I
say,
don't think
Sam,
you wasted it.
We didn't
Sam,
witness it.
Sam did the perfect storytelling device where you bring up you reference something 2 times,
Chekhov's
and
gun.
then it has
And
a
then you use
it.
payoff on the 3rd time. It
Yeah.
was brilliant. Like if that was an
Accidental, but-
episode, that would be perfect writing.
That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Sometimes things go your way, guys. Sometimes they don't. This was a fairly smooth job.
It was.
It ain't over yet, though.
No. I'm anticipating a little bit of betrayal, but
Well,
We're
we'll
not
see
out
what
of it yet.
happens. Next week, Monday.
Yeah, okay. Is that all you're anticipating? Just a little bit of betrayal? Is that it?
Just a smidge.
Is that it?
just
I've got
just
little
a
bit
wee smudge of
got a little
betrayal.
bit more on my plate, I'm going to be honest. That fucker shows up.
Oh yeah, then we're all dead.
Yeah, no, we're not, because we just run. We run.
All right. Well, on that note, we will see you all next Monday, and may the force be with you. Goodbye.
Bye,
Bye.
friends.
Bye.
Bye.